Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Paige, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I use Uber Eats for everything, and I feel like people forget that you can truly order anything, especially living in New York City. It's why I love it. You can get Chinese food at any time of night, but it's not just for food. I order from CVS all the time. I'm always ordering from the grocery store. If a friend stops over, I have to order champagne. I also have this thing that whenever I travel, if I'm ever in a hotel room, I never feel like I'm missing something because I'll just Uber Eats it. The amount of times I've had to Uber Eats hair items like hairspray, deodorant, you name it, I've ordered it on Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
This podcast is brought to you by Aura. Imagine waking up to find your bank account drained, bills for loans you never took out, a warrant for your arrest, all because someone stole your identity. Hackers aren't waiting. Why are you? That's why we're thrilled to partner with Aura. Your personal data is a goldmine for hackers, and Aura helps lock it down. Aura monitors the dark web, blocks data brokers from selling your information, includes a VPN for private browsing, and a password manager to secure your accounts before criminals break in. For a limited time, Aura is offering our listeners a 14-day free trial plus a dark web scan to check if your personal information has been leaked, all for free at aura.com/safety. That's aura.com/safety to sign up and start protecting yourself and your loved ones. That's aura.com/safety. Terms apply. Check the site for details.
All right. Quick catch up.
Focus your aim on your name. Stay in your lane. There ain't no time for blame in this game. Just get to the change. It's the Culture Uncut podcast. I'm Silk and I'm kicking it with the fam. Yeah.
Big aim to make it rain.
What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova, fresh up in here, man. You know, nothing less. Cash checks, safe sex. We don't have to use latex no more because they got non-latex condoms. We good.
You using sheepskin?
They got the non-latex condoms, bro.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Team
Carry
bareback.
on, fellas.
Team bareback. It's your boy Trey Pound, the moisturizer, and the streets say they want to get soaked up. Ski yeet. So I guess I'm here to soak them up.
Splash.
Man, you know what time it is. Gotta be demonstrating this positive on how to live. Cause to this life a lot is given. You supposed to kill off the old you and make the new one risen. Peace.
Peace, Kings. What's up, brethren? We back at it. Tuesday. We promised the people 3 shows a week. We back on a Tuesday, man. How y'all feeling? Y'all good?
It's going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Man,
good.
what a oldie but a goodie right there, bro.
Yeah. Tragic ending though.
That shit made me start going out on Tuesday. I was like, bro, I just gotta, I want to live out that bar. So I went out a Tuesday night randomly at Have a Nice Day Cafe back in the day.
When I lived in Pensacola, boy, it was Sunday to Sunday partying, bro. Sunday to Sunday.
No breaks.
No breaks. Young Thundercat.
Yeah, those were the days, bro.
Young Thundercat, bro. I used to come. I had to beg to work the night shift just to stop it. Just to stop the madness.
It's addicted.
Bro.
Whoa.
Bro. I used to be glad when Sprint turned my phone off, dog. I used to not pay my bill on purpose just so I didn't have to deal with the madness.
I look back at those times when I was just partying a lot, going out a lot. I'm like, bro, what was you chasing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you how bad I was. Let me tell you how bad I was. I would wear 2 pair of forces.
The black ones?
Nah, black ones we fighting. That's on site. That's on
Black
site.
forces weren't really going hard back then. That was
They was back home. Them G-Nikes, yeah. Cat walk down the street. If he had Reeboks on with the buttergum bottoms, or he had G-Nikes on all black, it's like the Pooh Shiesty ski man. Take your ass across the street. Walk across that street and walk fast. Don't even look at him. If he go, hey man, you got a cigarette? Keep going. You hear that? Say, bro. Keep going. Beeline it. Don't stop. Nothing. But I had two pair.
You New Orleans cats are different. I keep my eye on y'all, man.
I had two pair ones, bro. I would have when I had the fresh whites. I had the fresh ones. I get out the car. You know what I'm saying, in the parking lot. When we going and walk in the club, I put the old busties on.
What happened to your New Orleans, your Louisiana accent? Like,
man, listen,
your shit went.
It hit or miss.
I'm from Alexandria. I just let everybody say whatever. I got tired of arguing with people, but nobody could understand me when I first left Louisiana. So I had to learn how to talk like this. Nobody could understand me, bro. So I had to adapt this voice. You know what I'm saying? I walk in there, they'd be like, bro, what the fuck is you saying? And I just got tired of that. So it was like a speech thing. I had to go to speech therapy so I could speak like normal people. That's why they don't let me read nothing, because I'll butcher names.
Oh, that's my bad. Fucking up a name.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it up.
That's why. That's my wheelhouse right there. We got the podcast today. We got a nice little docket of just topics. We won't really stick to it on this show, but we got some things we want to tap into. DJ Nova Fresh, what's on your mind, my guy?
Listen,
Listen,
bro. I was holding this one in.
Oh.
We and this black, white, Hispanic, Asian,
right.
This all cultures. You have got to stop protecting those child molesters in your fucking family, bro. Straight up. You have got to, bro. They circle a wagon. They circle a wagon around these corrupt individuals and ignore the children that have to suffer from the hands of these fucking predators in your own family. I don't give a fuck if they blood or not, bro. You do not touch another family member. You don't touch nobody unwantedly. You don't take nothing from nobody, especially no kid, man. Bro, they touch kids and people act like ain't nothing wrong. Like they don't see nothing. Hear no evil, see no evil. And then when you ready to whoop everybody at the house,
they want to look at you funny.
Yeah, because you want to get on their ass, the uncle or the aunt that's molesting people. You want to get on their ass. Now you the bad person and you can't come around the family. But this old child molester can sit up here and be enabled. And be y'all up here sacrificing people to these predators, bro. I'm just sick of it, bro. And it goes across all family lines, bro. You have daddies that do that shit, and people just sit mum and quiet about it, bro, for years. And these people grow up. And they don't, they grow up with this on them, and they're fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you what's dangerous. It's dangerous too, right? It's called a predator for a reason.
Yeah.
In the world, in the animal world, anywhere else, a predator prey on things and take advantage and kill it in that world. And it kills a lot of young people, their spirits and their journey. Like you spoiling these kids before they reach adulthood. Introducing them to something their mind's not ready and developed for. But I think in our culture, like kids are getting touched and it's a secret. And then certain family members don't know. And now their kids is vulnerable and around these same set people is very dangerous. And then you can't heal what you don't reveal. Like secrets is the devil's playground. You know what I'm saying? Like I deal with that in my own personal life. I ain't gonna call out no names and spell out my family business like that, but that's something I dealt with personally myself, and had some falling outs in my family with things I found out, disagreed with, and I'm standing on business. I'm down there ready to beat somebody's ass about, what I find out and what's going on, because it's dangerous. And black families, I know, like I can't speak on other families, but I know there's a lot of toxicity in our families. And the only way to get better, the only way to you got to rip the Band-Aid off, talk about it, and get to some healing. Like keeping secrets ain't doing nothing. Man.
That's hard. How can you? For me, I feel like if that happened to me, it ain't a conversation to be had. Honestly, I don't even want to talk to you because you didn't protect me. You know what I'm saying?
It
So
ain't even
these-
got to be
these-
talking to him per se. It's talking about as a family about
Yeah.
what happens and how we protect the kids because they the future. They ain't just a song. They are the future.
Yeah, and
Him, like screw him. You know what I'm saying? Like my vision on pedophiles and people that do that type of stuff, I don't have no remorse for them. You know what I'm saying?
None.
And I love children. I love kids. So when I hear that children are being harmed, it's about the family getting around and protecting these children. You feel me? And especially like, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep. It's hard to talk around this shit because you know what I'm saying. You don't want to step on no toes and offend anybody, but
Nah, fuck that.
definitely got to be talked about.
Go
I
ahead,
think
Trey.
there's a lot of I think there's a lot of predatory behavior, and it's just in the fabric of this country in general. Not just to say it's just culturally, it's just like you see it in the workplace. You see it where you have like these young girls will join the military, and you see these old ass men with that same predatory behavior making moves on them. You know, and
Yep.
it looks
Grooming them.
disgusting.
Grooming. And it's sick, man. And the worst thing about it, nobody speaks up. And then even if they get convicted, the laws in this country are so fucked. They be out on probation. Meanwhile, you get caught with a crack rock, you get 5 already.
That's why I was saying it's probably in the fabric of this country, especially with that Epstein Island shit that's going on.
Right. That still
we
ain't
can't
getting
fix
the
the
news it's
world though,
supposed to.
right? That's just my thing. Like the world is the world, and you expect devilishness from outside of your home. Your home is your safe haven.
Yes.
Like people should feel safe at home. Like you walk into the workplace, you know, like you probably gonna walk into some shenanigans and a lot of bullshit going on, like just outside of your door. But when you come home, you know, it's a
that's
sense of
supposed to be different.
innocence. Right. It's supposed you got to be able to be comfortable, and as a family, you got to be able to hold each other accountable.
Yep.
You know, if you got like somebody in your family that's not doing right, bruh, and not treating people fairly, and especially the children, you got to stand on business and just say what it is and hold that person accountable. That's just what it is.
My accountability is bro. I just pray that nobody ever think about touching my kid. I'm gonna go sit down and I'm gonna say, hey man, I'm gonna sneak a phone in and I'm gonna podcast from jail, bro. Straight up.
No, I guess accountability
Both of us.
on what I think that look like since we've seen it happen in our families, right? You just set up control so I know it won't ever happen in my house with my kids, you know, and just set up those controls like, all right, well, you're not gonna be standing night to whoever house, you're not gonna be just left alone. Just you gotta take the proper measures to protect your kids.
Yeah.
My kids ain't going around none of them if no accountability is happening. Right. I don't want my children around because if you're not, because that's all about protecting them is being accountable. So like, of course I'm gonna keep my kids from around them, but I don't want to be associated with people that allow that type of stuff to happen and everybody just keep it a secret. I don't want to associate with you. Yeah, you turn the blind eye to anything, and not just when it pertains, because we do that in the world with race. Like we judge certain white people that don't speak up, doing certain things when we're being oppressed or whatever it may be, and you have white counterparts that may not say anything. You look at them differently. I do the same thing with my family members. If somebody's being mistreated and you turn a blind eye to it, you'll do the same to my children if you'll do it to my niece or my cousin. Like what's going to change you from doing anything different and protecting my child? You wouldn't. You would just turn your head and act like it didn't happen. So I disassociate myself with people that don't want to heal. I'm with like rebuilding and trying to get back to a good place, but it's got to be healing. If not, then I'll just separate myself. Ain't no hatred. And when we want to get to some healing, we could get back and talk and figure things out. But I'll definitely pull back.
All right. I think I'm gonna take the opposite approach. I'm just gonna air that bitch out. Straight up. I'm gonna air that bitch out. I ain't no recovering something like that. I just feel so strongly
not with my
about
child.
It.
Like not with my child. I'm talking about not with the pedophile. I'm talking about from a family unit, because it ain't just on the pedophile. It's on, if everybody else don't say nothing, you just as guilty. Yeah. You're enabling it, bro. So it ain't just on that person, like I'm probably never gonna forgive that person just on some real shit. Like you touching children, I probably personally never forgive you. But as a unit, as a family, if everybody's turning a blind eye and nobody wants to talk about it, and if you bring it up in a group chat or however you bring it up, and everybody's just, oh, you tripping, oh, you crazy, oh, why you bringing that up? I can't fool with you. I can't really like even talk with you about anything in life. We ain't really family because you don't really care about me. Like blood don't mean a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Family is who treats you right and with love. If you ain't moving on those type of intentions and whatnot, I can't be vibing with you, bro.
I'm gonna just come out breaking kneecaps. Oh, you let that
Man,
happen?
you're trying to,
You came in hot. What bring this up? You didn't get touched before the
No,
show,
it's
did
just, no, I ain't get touched. I just, the type of work I do, I deal with that a lot, and I just see these people, and it's like, bro, that children are like the purest life. Their life in its purest form. They're so innocent and naive to the world, and they look up to adults, right? They're taught to listen to adults and respect adults, and they break that trust by doing it, and then they think they're doing something right. They don't know. The children don't know. They think they're doing something right. It isn't until
oh no, they know that shit be a little weird. Like what just happened?
Yeah,
because you're taking that innocence a little bit. So it's gonna be like in my opinion, you touch a young kid. I've never been molested, so this is just me from my perspective, from like a young mind.
Yeah.
Somebody was to tinkle with my privates when I'm a kid. It's not gonna feel normal. You know what I'm saying? And it depends on how advanced you are as a kid and your knowledge of just like sex. Like kids think of that as an adult thing. So it comes off of like, you just lose trust in the people that are supposed to be in charge, especially when you start getting some sense and you grow up and you realize like the people you trusted, like your aunts, your uncle, people that are supposed to protect you and give you life gems and groom you and be in a mentor type seat. Those people are taking advantage of you, man. It's hard to trust anybody going forward.
Yeah, most of the time the victim end up being very promiscuous.
Yeah, it fucks them up. It fucks them up. They either
and hurt people, so they go on to hurt people themselves
because they suffer with it. They don't have clothes. They don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And they're just reliving. They think that's normal to them. They've been violated, and it fucks them up, bro. Woo! I just had to get that off my chest.
We started off heavy.
But on a second note, since I'm coming in the house airing everybody out, off that, y'all need to get life insurance, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this GoFundMe is not a life insurance, bro. There's so many people walking around.
Don't work?
No, hell no.
Pay sale plates.
Man, listen, I get offended. When you ask me to pay for a funeral for somebody that was sitting with stacks of money doing a money spread, and they got grills in their mouth. And I'm like, they got J's. They was always clean, nice car. You mean tell me you couldn't get an insurance policy? You couldn't pay like even a barrel policy. You couldn't pay $50 a month.
Let me tell you how petty I am, though. Like, and God forgive me for this,
I'll report
bro.
it.
This is me having an honest moment with y'all. This is a safe place. So, Twitter is a wild place, and I got a lot of haters on that app, right? So, one of my ops, like, used to just do a lot of like just money jokes and like a lot of money flexes, a lot of shit like that, dog. Rest in peace. But he passed away. And then his family came on the timeline putting GoFundMes. And, at the same time, I felt some remorse. But like while I was at the crib, I'm sitting there like, well, ain't that something?
Cool.
You said to the grave. I thought I was petty. I thought I hold stuff.
Well,
You was to the
something?
grave. You was to the grave. You probably go report the funeral.
Oh yeah.
It's ironic,
You
bro.
call
like,
a bomb threat in
money
at the
stuff.
funeral.
A lot of things gonna happen when I die, but I promise you, my family is not gonna put up a GoFundMe.
Man, if they put up, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If my family put up a GoFundMe, they scamming y'all.
Oh, 100%.
They scamming y'all.
And I hope y'all pay it.
They scamming y'all. I seen the little dude. He got like 1 million something followers on Facebook. I might be exaggerating on the followers, but he do comedy stuff on Facebook, and then he put up a GoFundMe because he said daddy got shot. Then he put up a GoFundMe to bury his daddy, And I just like I stopped following the dude, man. I was like, man, I can't even, man.
Can't even rock with you.
You couldn't bury your daddy with the money you getting. You getting all these views. You getting all these likes. You getting something.
I have a little bit. I have a little remorse for
Nah, I ain't
certain
got
situations.
none, bro.
Yeah, I do. Only because you
depends
don't
on
know,
who it
like
is.
you don't know, like
If you ain't call me broke, I might donate to you. But if you call me broke and then your family put up a GoFundMe when you died, then it's like,
yeah, that's
you ain't gotta call me
like,
broke.
that's ironic as hell.
That's why we need. Hey, we gotta get a sponsorship.
The only reason I say it
life
depends
insurance.
on the situation, because sometimes you don't know, like if they don't have a will or anything set up, sometimes you don't have quick access to that person's funds to be able to take care of that situation. So sometimes it's a wait. But
it
still depends on how you've been. Go ahead.
That's different. That's for somebody that, like, a will is a big ask for a lot of people. You shouldn't get a will. You should get a living
trust.
Right.
You should get a trust fund, and then like make the life insurance pay the trust fund.
Correct.
Because even a will could be contested. An old crackhead baby mama can come out and contest that will and have it in court.
That's why you
years
don't fuck
upon
crackheads.
years. Huh?
That's why you shouldn't fuck crackheads.
I think
people doing it.
Exist no more. I think crack is gone.
They got the Obama phone. They still on crack.
No, I don't think crack. No, probably meth or like fentanyl or some shit. But crack ain't really thriving out here no more. Ain't nobody really got the baking soda and whipping it up in pots like that no more.
Yeah, I think that's true. I haven't seen
lost art.
You're right. You know what? You're right. Because
crack has a lost art, bro. Like they didn't overdose and shit. They just
they still here.
Hey man, we had crackhead named Magpie, bro. Magpie was like about 6'3", big old crackhead, bro. Magpie knock you out. He would still. I remember one day Magpie was riding down the street on a bike, pulling a grill that's still smoking. Somebody was out there barbecuing. He stole the whole grill and was selling meat.
Generational.
It's a hybrid
on wheels.
Hybrid crackhead.
Then we had Bo Peep. Bo Peep would wash the shit out of your car, bro. That boy, he had a bicycle and a backpack with stuff to wash your car. Pull up, wash your car for like $15. Waxed, clean.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me one time. I did that, bro. So I was down in South Beach one Memorial Day weekend. I was like, let me get the whip. You know what I'm saying? Clean real quick. Crackhead had this little same ensemble that you said. So he soaked my shit up real good. I don't know if like the police came or the drug dealer who we owe money came, but he left all that shit on my car. My car was soapy as hell. I'm talking about the windows and all. I had to find a gas station to go run through the automatic shit. That was the last time I ever like employed a crackhead to wash my car.
Nah, man. Bo Peep pulled up on this. He had a tricked out bike too, bro. Bo Peep had a lowrider bike that was tricked. His heart and soul was. That's the only thing he wouldn't sell that bike for. Damn piece of crack. But he'll wash your car for some crack. He wash your car for some crack. He'll cut your grass. Them boys do everything.
I respect that, man. I respect the like, not that you don't crack, but I respect people that don't rob and steal for their habits.
Yeah. Meth heads. These meth heads rob, steal, kill. They do whatever for some meth. And then this fentanyl on them, they just be dead. Nah, you know what's bad though? That K2 or that spice stuff. They be zombies. They be zombies, man. They
Bath
be zombies.
salts. Mm-hmm.
They be zombies, dog. Man, this drug be killing them. Like you said, the bath salts, everything, bro. These ain't your traditional well-to-do crackheads. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never seen a crackhead eat. Come to think of it.
Shit.
Oh, hell.
I had an uncle that was a crackhead.
You got some different crackheads, but I've seen them.
I ain't seen crackheads eat. They was too busy hustling.
Oh, yeah, I seen it. My uncle used to eat collard greens and cornflakes in one sitting, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Collard greens and cornflakes?
Yeah.
This
Put
is
cornbread on top of it.
Yeah, with some King vitamin. You know,
boy, that's the yamps. You get them. I just learned what that word means. Yamps.
What does that
trying
mean?
to be hip. It's food stamps.
I'm just calling them stamps.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember, boy, we used to get food stamps, boy. My sister be like, we be celebrating, right? We would run out to the mailbox, check the mailbox, got that envelope, about that thick,
booklet,
full of them books. We got some food stamps.
Showing
We
our
got
age
some
with the
food.
books.
And my sister come out. Shut up. Be quiet. Celebrate no food stamps.
Y'all had a food stamp dance. That's right.
Man, we got some food stamps. We got some food stamps. I wish I could get some food stamps right now, boy. I need about 800.
Nah, it's shit, but them shits might be that shit might hit. They might be better than crypto right now. Food stamps,
Oh yeah.
Bro, that's
the way
a
prices,
luxury.
food inflation. I would like. You got to pick one right now. Would you taking crypto or food stamps?
Food stamps, because the way the groceries is in the store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Food
might have
stamps.
to take that call.
Yeah, give me them stamps.
Especially if you give me half
More
off.
stable.
If you give me 800, if you give me 800
for
yams
the four.
for four,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you in there.
It's a deal.
You in there.
It's a deal.
where you at? Where you
I don't
at?
think people really sell. Nobody really selling their shit these days because like it's a bad trade off.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
EBT might be higher up on the money sheet. You know, like the value of the dollar is down. The value of the stamps is up. Like
yeah.
you be losing money by like trading EBT for cash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stamp is up.
Yeah. But crypto going up though, man. I don't know if it's another jug and finesse.
They say
You
it's
know what I'm
supposed to get up to
saying?
100.
Because it just shot up. It just shot up out of nowhere.
They say it's supposed to go up to
Shiba,
100.
Dodge, Bitcoin.
It ain't never out of nowhere. Like whenever crypto
Yeah,
start doing good, it's bullshit on the way.
Oh
yeah.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
about to.
Every
we-
time.
You know, now that you say that, the vice president did give a speech at I think it was Howard. Was she at Howard?
Did he have ice cream this time?
You
No,
said the
vice president. Vice president.
Oh, Vice. Oh shit, I forgot
Yeah.
she was working. Shit.
Oh yeah.
We did it, Joe. We did it. I ain't heard from her since we did it, Joe. But she made a speech. It was related to foreign policy. She talked about the struggles in Gaza, how the families are like mothers are having children that's born malnutrition, that they don't have aid, and they want a 6-week ceasefire, and they're going to start doing food airdrops into Gaza. And I don't think that set well with Israel. So is Ramadan coming
They'd rather
up?
have the bombs?
Yeah.
I mean, killing people and feeding them at the same time is crazy to me.
Man, this
Say it,
man.
bro.
man. Hey, and they say Ramadan coming up, so hopefully that helps push forward the ceasefire. Man, I just wish it was peace in the Middle East. Wish everybody can sit down at the table like grown folks and hash out their differences and not have innocent lives lost. But we humans, bro. We subject to chaos.
Yeah. When people been
Hence, I
fighting
add that
since the
bitch
Bible,
out if somebody touch my kids.
since the beginning of times.
Exactly. I tell people there'll be no peace. As much as I want peace, there'll never be peace as long as mankind walk this earth. Never be peace.
I don't think it's just mankind. I think it's way deep. I think it's just greed, capitalism. It ain't. It used. It's what it started off as isn't what it is now. Like I don't want to get deep into that bag, man. It's a very sensitive subject, but yeah, I think it's deeper than that. I think like there's more involved than the original fight and what started. Like now it's just you have like other people that have different interests that are past the initial interest. Now it's business and mixed with some hatred. But when America involved and in a lot of other countries that are involved in it, that don't have no business involved in it, really, it's about business. You know.
It's crazy, man. This world is.
I don't understand like what's the grievance about like them dropping food off. I don't understand like what's the outcry behind
Because if
that.
you cared about them, you wouldn't be like you would stop the killing. Like you feeding people that you're like it's hypocrisy. Doesn't really make sense to me. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I think all politically wise, they all gonna tiptoe around this, whether it's the elephant and the donkey.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a wild
'Cause
time.
they're the same
to
people
be
anyway.
alive.
Yeah.
It's a wild time to be alive, bro. It's a wild.
It's a great time to be alive. Like I wouldn't want to live in any other era right now. Like this is the
I
time
want to go
would
back to
wanna
the
be alive.
'90s, man. I want to go back to the '90s, bro. We could
No,
play, man.
AIDS
Your
was
kids.
fresh in the '90s. No, you can't go back then.
Oh no.
What was? Oh,
But
AIDS.
yeah,
The TLC did a whole music video with condoms on their hat, bro. I don't want to live in no time like that where condoms.
Well, you gotta wear a trash bag. The 2000s only.
That shit ain't it.
That shit ain't busting.
That's because people were living their truth back in the 90s. That's what it all boiled down to. But
once Magic Johnson got the cure, that's the world I want to live in. Like post.
Nah, 90s was cool, man. We could go outside all day, bro. Our kids can be kids. You know what I'm saying? Man, if somebody would have pulled up one of the white vans when I was growing up, man, we would have beat the living shit out of that motherfucker trying to kidnap anybody. It's just crazy, man. You cannot leave your kids outside, bro. You can't tell your kids go outside for fear they might not come back. That's just how chaotic society has been, and I don't know.
I sent mine out there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What the catalyst is. Now, if they go out, I gotta go out.
Yeah, you gotta go touch.
I'm out there with the strap.
I got throwback gear. I drop him off in the middle of nowhere. I drop him off in the hood just to see if he can survive sometimes. That's the type of shit I'm on. Like, bro, you been living in the suburbs over here, these white schools. Let me drop you off in the raw and see, if you could make it back to the car.
I know, man. Some of the stuff.
Find man a box of food. Testing the location.
Send him a care packet.
Yeah.
Come back. He got all 32 gold. He slugged up.
You gotta see if his genetics still work. We from the hood, so I want to see. Like, I want my bloodline getting weaker. Sometimes you can spoil these kids. Like, okay, you fresh. You keep a haircut every week. You got the essentials gear. You got Jordans on your feet, Yeezys. I don't know if I can put you out in the world and survive because I'm making it a little too comfortable for you. So we play sports in the hood. I take them to hood teams. DJ Nova Fresh. No suburb shit.
No suburb teams.
No, I need him to be around.
I might have to do that with my kids, man. One day they came home. They was crying because the little boy basically was bullying them. And I had to give them that talk. Because I'm like, man, I ain't dealing with this growing up. So I had to give them that talk. I was like, if that ever happened again, what happened here is going to be worse than what happened over there.
Yeah.
And if one of y'all fight, both of y'all fight.
All y'all fight, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the next day, man, I get a phone call. Your son and daughter jumped my kid. Well, he shouldn't have been fucking with him.
Yeah. That's the type of shit I'm on.
Like, come get
My
these
dad told us
I
that
high
shit,
fived them and everything. And they've been on that ever since. They ride together, die together, son.
My dad told me that shit when I was a kid. Now he'll trade to that standard. I was everywhere picking fights.
Ain't no one-on-ones.
Trey was tired. Hey, man, listen, every time your ass go somewhere, you trying to knuckle up. Yeah, fuck that.
Hey, ain't no one-on-ones. They know that. Ain't no one-on-ones.
Bro, when picking the regular niggas, he was picking these big-ass niggas he wanted to fight.
And you want to know something funny? My son had to beat up his teammate because it extends to family, too. My son had to beat up his teammate because his teammate snatched a hat from his little cousin, his baby cousin. Man, my son was he was so mad. He beat that boy ass so mad, he was shaking. He was shaking and crying because he had to beat up his friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, son, never get mad at that. You did the right thing. It's my boy.
We had talked about it on pre-show, things that we need to bring back.
Ass whoopings. Tell your kid to stand up for themselves. All this bullying shit. Ain't no such thing as a bully. You know
there's such thing as a bully now.
No, what I'm saying is you allow them to bully. You allow them to bully. Bang their ass with a fucking a mop. You know what I'm saying? Catch them in the hallway. I tell my kids like this. Listen, if you ever feel like you got your ass whooped, then you're going to have to fight that person every time until you feel like you whooped their ass enough. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about bringing about ass whipping in school, not ass whipping at home. Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to clarify.
Yeah. Ass whooping in school, whoop that ass. My daughter, I remember we was walking on the soccer field. This is a big Mexican girl. She said, Daddy, that girl right there is always picking on me, right?
You told me, you said use a NFT.
Hey, I said, who that fat little Mexican girl? She's like, Dad, don't say that. I said, she fat. I was like, when you play on the soccer field, you need to tell her she's fat and she can't catch up with you. But what ended up happening to us, she was at school. The girl finally progressed and pushed her. My daughter turned around and she got that anger like my mom when she got straight aim when she's mad. My daughter said she turned around and she was like, bitch, and threw the ball, bust the girl mouth wide open. I said, man, that's my baby girl right there. And she said, now the big girl, her best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I said, that's what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta put it on them. I said, never be scared. Win or lose, you fucking stand up for yourself. Win or lose. And the first thing I said, where's CJ at? CJ was like, Dad, I was on the other playground because we don't play on the same playground as them. I said, you should have hopped the fucking fence.
Would you bring it back, Gio?
Schoolyard fights.
I say Nova had it earlier, man, pre-show when he was talking about beepers, pagers.
Bringing back a beeper? The hell?
No,
Yeah,
I'm good on beeper, bro.
Yeah, I always wanted one. I ain't gonna lie to
Technology,
you.
nigga.
You never got a beeper?
Sometimes, no, I was still a little young for it.
No, I'm good on
You
it.
get that 911 call?
That's what I'm saying. It's a different type of feel, just like with a flip phone and you hang up. It's a different type of feel when you hang up on somebody and you hear that click. You know what I mean? As opposed to just pushing a button. So, you know what I'm saying? Some of those feelings, that nostalgia, you gotta.
I used to keep quarters in my ashtray because I had that page. Pull up, pop it in.
Phone call, yeah.
Well, what's happening? Somebody call for Nova?
And see, it might be too much, you know what I'm saying? The accessibility now. You know what I mean? So you got to break away from that, man. Bring back.
I ain't trying to touch no phone. I ain't trying to touch no pay phone. Put no dirty ass pay phone.
No, you always wipe it off, son. I still do when I pick up landlines. When I pick up landlines, I wipe that shit down, bro.
No, I say, I was listening to Breakfast Club the other day, and Charlamagne had to do that apology about, I guess it's fat shaming. So I say, bring back good old fat shaming.
Yeah, bro.
That should have never went out of style.
Bring back roasting people and you being able to take it. We so sensitive in society, bro. If you fat, you fat. If somebody call me fat, bro, guess what? What I'm gonna do? I'm either gonna go back at them, fight them, or just leave.
Yeah, this coming from. I was a fat boy. I was a fat kid growing up. Boy, I went through some torture.
We easily offended today in this
but
society.
It made me stronger.
Everybody want to be offended by something, bro, and that irritate my soul, bro. They go, oh, if you say this, you gonna get canceled. That's why I fuck with Boosie, man. Boosie stand on business. He say what he gotta say, and he don't back down, apologize for nothing, bro. Fuck that. She fat. The girl fat. Is it true or not? She's fat. She's overweight. She got a big back. You know what I'm saying? She settled for a boy because that's the best she could get based on her size. He's the only one. She desperate. Big bitch desperate, man. It happens. It's just like if you live in a county and it's 60 dudes and 3 females and they fat, guess what? And the fat female want to talk to you, guess what? You gonna talk to her big back ass. You might marry her if you can't leave your town. This is where it is, bro. She was happy that some dude was talking to her big back ass, and he wanted to give her a consistent dick, and he liked her. Outside of the fourth shift dick that she was getting from dudes she worked with, because she was bottom of the barrel. They call her late at night. You know what I'm saying? Because they know she gonna be available. They know they got snacks over there.
Slandering the big backs, bro.
Oh yeah,
they was trying to bring back fat shaming. Now you just slandering the big backs.
Now I want to take it back. Now I'm like, no, I have mercy on the fat people now. Well,
yeah,
man.
He the reason why they cancel it. That's why they cancel fat shaming, because of him. He be going in on the big back brides, man.
Call me fat. All I can do is
I repent. Take back.
What do you canceled by the big back bride?
Hey, what we used to say? What we used to say when we was younger? This is what it was. If you joke on me and I ain't like you, or I ain't have a good comeback, all I said was, "I bet these hands ain't fat."
Yes, they is. Nigga.
Square up. You say yes, they is. I'm swinging.
I'll tell you what, boy. The last thing you want to like I think here's why
But there's some cute big back girls.
The world is definitely getting soft, right? I'm not one for like bullying, and bullying is some real shit, but I'm not against bullying, but I don't want my kids being bullies. I want them to be bully beaters type shit, right? Don't pick on people for their, shortcomings and shit like that. Be cool, try to like everybody as much as you can, be cool with everyone. But if a motherfucker crack a joke and they so happen to be fat, you need to unleash hell with some fat jokes. That's just what it is. And people need to be shamed to a certain degree to go get in shape. Like bro could tell you, like that's what motivated him to go lose some weight. You feel me? I think just making people comfortable with being, out of shit. And there's underlying things that people may have. Do want to be sensitive to that type of shit. But at the end of the day, ain't nothing wrong with, a little
right now,
humor to go.
I mean, you also got to think about like the coaching aspect of
the coaching aspect.
Yeah, your fat ass ain't finna run. Like it depends on how fat you is. You ain't finna run too far. Like that what made me get in shape because I would get punched and bro just take off running on me. I was just all right, I lost this battle.
See, he was bigger than me when we was little, right? So I would lose the fights if we got in a fight. But you gotta get smart with this shit. Like, if I punch him and run, he can't catch me. Guess who won? I'm 100% on the copy box. Like I ain't get touched. I'm Mayweather a little bit. If you look at it like that, so I used to punch him and run, and he got in shape a little later.
I was thinking about like the coaching aspect. I remember like being coached by different coaches, and they would just say anything under the sun, but it's not nothing to make you like feel like you need to be like shamed and don't want to come back to practice. It just makes you get better. So I think it's just a part of it to motivate you to get better.
It's toughening you up. This world is brutal. This world is brutal, and people act like the world is so innocent and everybody should be nice to each other. Man, I don't give a fuck if they nice to me.
What about Precious
man.
Mama though? Like Precious Mama.
Oh yeah, that was over the top. Yeah,
that was a little extra.
Now that's different coming from your love, your mom and your love.
So
you know what I'm saying?
No family fat shaming.
Yeah, that's different. It joke. Family can joke with you. Yeah. But it's like Precious, that was just that's abuse. Yeah. That's abuse. That's abuse. I'm talking about everyday people that you see in passing.
That mom like exists. They just make her out the blue though. Like the Precious mama, that is a mama out here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot of mamas in the hood. There's a lot of mamas used to call their kids ugly, all this shit, and like kids have low self-esteem, stuff like that. Man, that's fucked up. I'm talking about you walking down the street and somebody say, "Hey, you fat bitch!" Like, bro,
you didn't see the fucking red light.
you know what I'm saying?
What got to do with the light, sir?
Yeah, you fat bitch. Like you a fat bitch at that moment, bro. Like, is it true? You're fat. Absolutely. You're a bitch. Absolutely. 100% fat. You can't counsel a man. You know what I'm saying? You can't counsel them. Let's not counsel the person because they called you a fat bitch. Let's not counsel the person because they made a joke about you. It's like I got to tell you, I have a problem with nobody. Gay people, no nothing. I don't have a problem with nobody. I can be in the same room with anybody of any race, any sexual orientation. We could be in a room, chop it up, even if you're a racist. All I'm asking is, don't be offended when I roast you. That's all I'm saying. Equal opportunity on the roasting. That's all I want.
Yeah,
the shit talking, equal opportunity.
You better tread light with the community.
I know, man. Yeah, I know, man. And they so sensitive, man.
Unless you got the delivery of Dave Chappelle, bro, you better chill the fuck out.
I just hate it, man. Just like
they sick of him too.
You can't roast them. You can't talk about these different people in the world, man. Forget all that, man. Like, I don't even want to talk to you. If I can't roast you, then you better not ever say nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? And just leave it at that. That's cool. If you're not on that level, that's cool. If you
I ain't gotta go that far. I ain't gotta go that far back from mine.
What you got?
What's yours?
We gotta bring back. I don't like this new social media shit.
Oh,
we gotta bring back WCWs and MCMs. What happened to that shit? Now we doing sneaky links. People posting elbows and thumbs and shit. What happened to Women Crush Wednesdays, Man Crush Mondays, and Titty Tuesdays? What the fuck happened to Wagon Wednesdays? Like, bring back old social media when that shit was thriving. Now you got the sneaky links and people trolling and harassing each other and posting elbows and bro, bring back.
What's the elbow thing? They doing soft releases of the dude they with her or the girl
basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they still got all those days though.
No, they got them. They can't post them
though last time you seen them because what? Crush Monday.
Because what happens is if they post a man, then about 10 other girls gonna be like, "That's my old man," or he fucking with Big Kool-Aid. He fucking with Big Kool-Aid down the street.
Big jeans.
Big.
No, I saw it on Twitter though. I see it on Twitter, but every time you click on it, it's not what it used to be.
It ain't safe,
like,
bro.
Nah,
it
just
safe.
be like a whole bunch of porn box, just like. No,
that's what I'm saying. Then it ain't back. I'm talking about bringing back old fashioned man crush Mondays and women crush Wednesdays. What the hell? That's when social media was like wholesome a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
they can't, bro. It's too much motion in the inbox. They got too
dude,
much motion.
like, yeah. Like, okay, fellas and ladies, like you want to do a quick little test and see, if everything's thorough. You ain't gotta do a whole little phone swap. I know that's one of the things. Like you think you trust them, do a phone swap for a day.
Oh, yeah.
No, just tell like, hey, you on Monday, you do a man crush Monday, and on Wednesday I got you. I'm gonna do a woman crush Wednesdays, and then you'll see what's going on a little bit. If they don't want to do
drama. Still want drama, man.
I'm trying to bring back wholesome social media, bro. The shit is sneaky links, and man, I don't like the vibes. I don't want to see who's elbows.
When they, when it changed, when they made stories available, because we couldn't jump. You couldn't just jump in DMs back in the day. Now the girl post a story, and I'm just referencing the girl. Dudes do it too. They post a story, and they post a picture of themselves. Usually it's a full body or picture they feeling like they sexiest in. And they leave the comments on, and they go that way. You come directly, because they could have posted on their timeline, but ain't nobody gonna come out and be like, "Yo, what's happening?" Unless they them little retarded dudes. You see, girl out drink your bath water, or retarded Tyrone down on the timeline. You
offending all demographics today, ain't you?
Yeah, he ain't as bad. He getting at it, ain't?
Hey, but on the stories, you could go straight to you could go straight to their inbox on the story. So now you already in there. You commented on it, man. You look very beautiful. Or next thing you know, y'all got a conversation. You can't do that on the timeline. But Facebook was on some hater shit for a while. Remember when they switched it and you couldn't tell? You end up posting on a goddamn timeline. You thought it was going in the inbox, or you got some of them girls that are messy and change it into it. It's on their story, but if you comment, it go on their timeline. Air your ass out. And as soon as you post, everybody screenshot it.
See, none of that will happen if everybody had pagers.
Had what?
Facts. Had pages. And you remove stories, you'll bring back woman crush, man crush. You'll bring it back.
No. If you get rid of cheating, you bring that shit back. But
that too.
Sneaky links, like
that. They made cheating common now on both sides of the aisle.
Oh, 100%.
That's ridiculous. Now that's ridiculous, man. Like, just lock it in with somebody, bro. Just lock it in.
Ain't no switching up.
It's 2024, and everybody got like fetishes and freaks that they ain't like too keen to. Like, people put that shit out there. Just be honest with motherfuckers. If you want several people you want to date around, that's cool too. Like, just find people that
I blame
build your life, build your tribe. Like, people be with shit. It's just the dishonesty be the lame shit, bro. Like, if you want to, like, Gio, get in your polygamy bag. What you got for us?
Oh, Gio, you got about 3-4 of them?
Oh yeah.
I just want to get his polygamy.
Speak, Gio. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah, man. Communication is very key. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to convey your concepts to the people so that, you know what I'm saying, everybody can be on one accord.
So how did that work for you, Gio?
How does it work?
How many females did you have?
At most it was 2 and a possible.
So you had 2. Did they live with you?
No, but we would frequently go out.
Okay. So, and how did the sexual dynamic work? Were they girl on girl sometimes?
Oh yeah. They you know what I'm saying? They buy.
You brought a couple dudes in?
So it was more so like a session one time. So each person had their own partner, but it wasn't no type of group activity.
Oh, y'all was just in the room. Yeah. So
Whoa.
could they date somebody else, or they was strictly for you?
For me, I was, as long as we communicated about it, you could do what you want to do. I don't control nothing.
So what happened? Jealousy. Feelings got caught.
STDs.
No. Got a little bit older, man, and you know what I'm saying. My interests went other ways, so
you couldn't handle it, huh?
I wouldn't say couldn't handle it. I just didn't have the right people at the time to be able to progress the way that I wanted to.
Did you financially provide for both of them, or they had their own?
It was actually group economics, so it was also
that's code for no. I ain't provide shit but dick.
No, it was, you know what I'm saying, it was a collaboration. Everybody contributed.
So did y'all have one house?
I like your lingo.
Y'all had one house? Y'all had one house and everybody
no, so me and one stayed, and then the other one had their own place.
Hey, DJ Nova Fresh, can I ask you a question, DJ Nova Fresh?
Yeah.
As a man that has been in the married world, could you possibly do more than one wife at one time?
Fuck no. Fuck no. Hell no, man. You know how hard it is to live with a woman? One?
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Shit. Try living with two. Man,
maybe it's not the right ones, though. Like, if you got the right ones, maybe.
Listen.
No?
Man, bro, it's going to be some cat fighting eventually, bro. They can only be so calm for so long because women got to have their way, bro. They worse than what the typical, what you call an alpha male, which is what you call an alpha person. They have one woman in that house has to be alpha over the. I don't want the headache. It's got to
be structure. Yeah, it's got.
I don't want the headache, bro. I don't want the crying.
Oh, so
can you imagine two girls crying?
Yeah, I got
two girls crying. Two girls on their period. You can't even get no coochie because they're gonna sync up. I can't do it, bro. I can't leave me the hell alone. I have trouble with one, bro.
So what's your bag is like? You would prefer, like, if you're giving a young man some advice right now, would you give him the advice of, hey man, get you a wife and then a girlfriend?
Nope.
That's the bag.
I would tell him, wait till he's 35, deep, like progressing in his career, traveled the world, lived how he's supposed to live, love himself, happy with himself, establish himself, and then go seek a suitor for you because you're mature, you're ready to slow down. You
would know what you want.
You didn't breed it. You didn't had all kind of. You've been around the world, all that. Then you settle down when you're 35, ready for a family. Because now you
gotta do that shit when you're young, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta get that polygamy freak bullshit off when you young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you're 35, you good. You can marry one person. You can build your family. You're
35 is when I start realizing I ain't want more than one at one time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you got to think, when the kid 10, you 45.
That's cool. That's cool, bro. Like 45, the new 25. Dog.
Not for everybody.
Not for, but you gotta keep yourself in shape. You gotta stretch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Do some yoga. You know what I'm saying? Get off the weight bench. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be like I'm trying to get like you. I'm visiting different countries trying to get hair plugs and shit. I ain't really got time to be maintaining two relationships when I'm 35. My hair leaving. I'm trying to get off these people clock. Like, I'm thinking a different type of world. So I'm trying to get the freak bullshit off early.
Oh, yeah.
And we got to talk that hair plug shit because we briefly talked about it last show. And I didn't realize that you was actually like getting that shit done.
Yeah.
Kush was beating my ass a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but for that, when you're young, you could do all the foolish stuff. You know, you can go 10 times in one night. You know what I'm saying? Get it off when you're there. When you get older, you know, you're about to get into your work bag because as a man, the thing about being a man is as you get older, you acquire more things. So that make you more attractive because you can provide things. I tell a girl, hey, you need to get married by 28. By 28, you need to be, because your looks start declining. Not all, but your looks start declining and them eggs start expiring.
That's the thing. It's like being able to have kids is more of a thing than for women than actual.
And they
looks.
mature faster. But
I think that's a myth.
Oh.
No, they do. They do in the sense that now emotions wise.
Like it's a myth. When you break it down, I think women maturing faster is a myth.
Well,
I don't know.
you're right. The eggs mature faster. They click they timer start clicking.
They want more grown shit and like responsibilities faster, but I
When
don't
they
know
get
if that's a
older.
maturity thing as far as like communication and like entitlement in those areas. I wouldn't say so. But I do think like from a like ready to get married, like that standpoint, or wanting to get married, I would say they mature faster in those aspects. But I don't really believe that, bro, because I done met some grown ass childish women mentality wise.
Dating. There's some childish ones out
Why
there,
you
bro.
pause so long, bro?
Yeah, I seen
That was a
both.
dramatic pause, dog.
It was. He
The,
he
the
done went
dating
down the
world, boy,
wrong
it's some
25-year-old and ran them up through there.
man. It's some because what happens is you had those girls that got married young, and now they older and they reverse. They doing all the stuff that they should have did when they was younger. They want to be in a club. They want to play games. They boy, it's a headache, bro. Them 45-year-olds acting like they 20 something, bro. Turned up.
Word? That's crazy.
Turned up. Yeah, because you got the BBL surgery now. You got the tummy tuck, the BBL, the mommy makeovers. So now they can get the bad bills body and extend their shelf life. Remember, man, again, as a man get older, you acquire things in what you acquire makes you more attractive. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to wear makeup. Man, just if we ugly, we ugly.
Yeah.
We handsome, we handsome. It is what it is. For a female,
Yeah,
it's a lot that goes with it. The wrinkles come.
yeah, I think it's both. I've seen if you put side by side a 21-year-old male and a 21-year-old female, I can see I guess if you do like a case study and see like who's more mature, um, I can see the difference sometimes.
Yeah,
And why do
yeah.
why do
I
men
think
have like that whole midlife crisis thing?
I don't know if men have that. I didn't have no midlife crisis. I'm definitely like we at midlife now. You having a crisis?
No, but we've seen it. Like old dudes go out and in the clubs.
Because they got married young and they missed out. They missed out, and now
Mm,
they're trying to go get in that bag and try to keep up. They got Viagra, they got the honey, that raw honey, and they trying to relive these glory years, and they stroking over in the middle of strokes.
crisis, like the midlife crisis, is from a theme of like dudes just pop out and start doing shit that they didn't normally do. Like you go buy like a Ferrari or some shit or a car or a convertible, and you start going to the club. But some of them dudes just never stop going. That's just they thing they like to do. So I know some dudes that are like my age and still just go out regularly and they
Man, yeah.
single and shit like that. But it's not a crisis. They just never stop living that lifestyle.
And then
I don't really know dudes that just woke up and went and bought and did things and got a mohawk or dyed their hair or did some weird shit at our age. At this point, there's just some dudes that just never stopped doing certain shit.
But it's also a lot of them dudes. You see a lot of dudes that get money. They were lames, and they get money, and now they buy every piece of coochie that come across their face.
Oh, nice.
They out there buying the coochie in the club. That's why they in the club in VIP section. And like I'm like, man, if you're gonna be doing all that, bro, you should have some assets to your name. If you ain't got assets to your name as a
I
man,
don't care what none of them boys do. Let them boys go do all that goofy shit.
man.
If them boys want to go spend their money stupidly on women and shit like that, dog, I don't even be like I'm gonna stay clear from you, but I don't
No, I
really
just
give a
go
shit
to the
what you got going.
GoFundMe. They pop over the GoFundMe, and I'm just like, I gotta report the GoFundMe for fraud.
Trey, what does a midlife crisis from the guys you see? Like, what does that look like?
Oh, he ended up like wearing clothes that's just out of his age bracket, and then he bought a whole like Mustang out of the blue. Dude, it was his last year, and he was returned. He was just you can just tell like
Was he single or divorced?
he was married.
Is he still married?
I don't know. I ain't checking in on them.
Check in on them. Google them. I guarantee
If I
you
buy a
that, man.
Mustang or Corvette or some shit, it's not a crisis. I just want some fast shit. I'm just a heads up. So you know what I'm saying? If I do go get a motorcycle, I'm not with that type. I don't want no motorcycle. I lived that life already.
What kind of bike you had?
A CBR 1000.
Oh yeah, you was playing the game raw.
Shit.
You playing the game 100% raw. You crazy?
I wasn't loving myself, man. I'm just blessed to be alive and didn't die on that thing, dog. In hindsight, 2020,
what's the
fastest
fastest you went on that thing?
About $135. Crazy. No helmet. I wish Stacks was on the show. I left. Stacks was like big as a fucking ant. I left him so far in 95, man. One time.
Was it solid lines when he was going down? When he was going down there, that's how fast he was going. It's a solid white line.
Bro, I was drunk. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I was wilding out, man. We left South Beach. I was at was it Fat Tuesdays down on South Beach? Then we hit what's the frozen drink place? Wet Willie's.
Call a cab.
We hit Wet Willie's. Got to call a cab. Like I left South Beach on tilt. Got back to Palm Beach County. Ended up going to jail that day on that motorcycle. Like on some real shit. Got in an accident. Ran from the police. It was a wild night. It was a wild day. But not something I'm proud of. But I don't want to fuck with motorcycles. But I don't know, bro. Like buying a Mustang, like I know a lot of dudes that are buying like sports cars. They just couldn't afford that shit. And now, like he was saying, they got the assets and things to do something at this age, and they'll indulge. But I don't really believe in midlife crisis.
Hey, probably because he was retiring, bro, and he finally can.
Nah, his whole wardrobe change. Dude he got the little instinct tips in his hair. Like nigga, like his whole persona changed. So it wouldn't just
might not be a crisis though. It might.
Like, he probably got an old little young boo. He probably got that little new check in. He got that new little check in. That what it was. That little 19-year-old Thundercat.
It goes back to what I'm saying.
That boy preyed upon that little night. She turned his life back. Turned his life around. What's too young for you? What's too young for you to talk to date?
Oh, nigga, I'm married. But
I'm hypothetically, if you wasn't.
Hypothetically,
I would say 26. Like approaching 30.
I would say 28.
Yeah, approaching 30.
32.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some bullshit out there, bro.
Yeah.
And 32 is me pushing it. Like I would love like to on the eye go younger than that, right? Like I'm all with that, but
I ain't going. What the hell y'all gonna talk about? Social media? Them young girls, where you?
Y'all just said they mature. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all say they mature.
But that don't mean the conversation.
Shit is a myth. It's a myth.
That don't mean the conversation gonna be good. Shit, she gonna still be
because
you can't tell her.
Because you're much older. So like in theory, like if she's dating a 26-year-old, the conversation will be the same.
Yeah.
Then how do they mature faster?
Well, I think they mature faster because she's looking for some older, because actually like she's not getting conversation that she wanted out of that 26-year-old.
There are some girls that prey on older men.
No, they looking for established assets, not a conversation. They like when they looking at older men, they looking at, okay, he got money and certain things already that this young boy still got to go.
Retirement plan.
Correct. Like it's certain benefit, but I don't think it's a maturity standpoint.
I'm just going off from what I hear my office and what they tell me. She was like, well, people my age, they're not talking about like future stuff. They're talking about all the dumb shit that I don't want to talk about. So I just go about like what people in that age. I
close my door in my office. As soon as them girls start chatty patty, he hasn't emailed me.
And them girls want marriage, and them young boys ain't talking about marriage. I think it's certain areas when they say women mature faster than men, I think they mature because in that type of shit, like wanting to settle down faster, like wanting to get more responsibilities faster. But from a mentality standpoint and a logic standpoint, entitlement standpoint, I don't think they mature faster. And as dudes, you can't be entitled and have a sense of entitlement for a long time. You gotta get rid of that shit because you ain't got titties. And the world ain't gonna be soft to you. So you get it raw and uncut as a dude that you realize real fast that, bro, if I ain't going out here to get money, like me being handsome just ain't gonna like get me things and elevating in society like that. But a woman could elevate just from looking well, and that entitlement it could stay on a woman forever. And that's like you got to mature out of entitlement. And I just think from that aspect, like it's just different parts that women may mature. And I think they mature faster in like wanting to get in serious relationships and shit like that. But I don't think they mature faster in an entitlement and a mindset standpoint.
I say mindset because they're getting college degrees at a higher rate than we are.
That ain't maturity though.
That's another side of maturity outside of wanting to get married.
I don't think getting a degree
and wanting to get
weighs
careers
in on.
Speaking of that, man. Could you marry a woman that is and she be the breadwinner? Could you be with a woman that's a breadwinner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could you be?
She just couldn't be with me. I could definitely be with her.
Why she couldn't be with you?
Because I'm still the man. Give a fuck how much you make. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be a millionaire, but I'm still gonna walk around the house like a lion, and you still gotta like treat me at a certain level and with respect and all that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like from my experiences, you know, like how many dudes do you know personally where the woman's the breadwinner? 9 times out of 10, women don't want to be the breadwinner. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if they could.
Yeah, I know some.
Are they happy?
Shit, I'm gonna have to think on it. You got me off.
I know some too, but I don't like when you ask are they happy. I don't know. I don't know if they happy, but
I know she could make more than me, and I'm cool with that. But I'm gonna still be grinding. I'm gonna still be working. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, I'm still gonna be the man around these parts. You know, but I'm gonna clap for her. I'll pull up, clap for her on her promotions, root for her, help her study, help her praise her, be happy for her. And I believe in the traditional sense of like if we got little small kids, me, because I'm who I am, I'm gonna grind hard to make sure that I can be able to afford a lifestyle for her to be in her soft era and be with the kids and nurture the kids. Because what's the point of you sending them to daycare and they coming home sick every day and we spending money? Wait till they get to school age. But when they get school age, I expect your ass to go to work. 2 incomes is better than one at the end of the day. I don't care how much money I make. Because when you get divorced, they say 50.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't like most of the time, like dudes that I know that wasn't breadwinners and shit like that, or they was in a situation like that, they ended up like shit got wicked, you know, like it didn't last.
She said, get out of my house. Because women are
That's
more emotional.
That's what it turns into.
Women are more emotional and like, so how do you feel like about
how's that more mature? Like you got to have that's almost like we get to like the different elements of maturity, like being more emotional, being irrational, like lashing out, short tempered, all that's
at the
not
young
maturity.
age. At the young age, as we get older, the shit we catch up fast, and by passing, they're still more emotional. That's why I tell
dudes, we know we can't cry about some shit. That's what I'm saying. From a maturity standpoint, it's different levels to maturity. So like we're forced to mature faster in different categories. They're just mature about like
and harder
responsibilities and like wanting to get more responsibilities and shit like that. But as a man, you're forced to get mature real fast about shit because nobody like you'll be a little bitty boy and you fall and scrape your knee. Boy, get your ass up and start crying, boy.
And they be like, I want a man that's emotionally intelligent. No, you don't. Because he gonna run your ass up out that building. Like, don't sit up there. Hey, fellas, don't cry in front of no girl, bro. Don't sit up here and spill your weakest points, all that pillow talking, shoo-shooing that you be doing with these girls. Because as soon as y'all get in an argument, you little dick bitch. That's why your daddy didn't love you.
Emotional intelligence ain't just about crying, though.
I know. But it's aware. It's being aware of stuff. That's why I say he gonna run them up out the building. Emotional women can't handle emotional intelligent dude. That's a buzzword. They heard some other people talk about it. It's a buzzword because when he tells you the truth, they lack accountability so bad. And And I'm
How
not.
they more mature? That's what,
No,
we'll keep getting
like
I'm gonna keep
I've
bringing it up. You saying I'm just gonna say like how they more mature. Like let's talk
He a
about it.
good counter puncher.
yeah,
That's it.
I
I'm gonna
met
get my
emotionally
Mayweather on
intelligent
over
women.
There
That,
are
that,
some out there.
I,
It's just I'm not saying I'm not
that,
subscribing it to every woman walking Earth, just like not every man
but when we
walking
say
Earth.
how are they, it makes it sound like we sound like all women
Okay.
aren't emotionally intelligent.
Well, let me clear it up. I'm just speaking to the bad part, the bad women that actually live that. If you got offended by this, that means that's because you
it's
you
general.
lack accountability.
Just like
Yeah.
general saying that women mature faster. It's just a general statement because all women don't do faster. But from just a general standpoint, like accountability, like what he was talking about, same thing I was saying from a entitlement standpoint. Um, I could go into a lot of different categories, like we keep bringing up, and he keeps saying women like they don't mature faster in every aspect. It's just not a
You
thing.
right.
They have certain things
I
that
get
they
that.
mature faster at, and then the important shit like communication. I'm just going by the women that in like not just my wife, but my sister, my mom, my
Mhm.
aunts. Like I could go around the room of these women in my immediate life that I communicate with, and there's some lacking in maturity in a lot of different communication areas as
Yeah.
grown ass women, bro.
I just go by like my daughters and I look at them at a certain age and I think back of how was I at that age and I look at them, I'm like, man, damn,
Yeah, I can
she's
see that.
she's hella mature on a lot of levels where I wasn't. Like she's
The sun's
organized,
still licking
structured.
windows. You true. So my little theory was, I had my daughter first, and I'm kind of thankful for it because I didn't have the problems a lot of people have when they have boys. Because honestly, the oldest daughter is like the second mom.
Mm-hmm.
She keep all the other little hens in check. And like my son came along, they 3 years apart, and she checked them on everything. Didn't let them climb up on stuff. So I didn't get the climbing stage. The kid that's eating shit from the carpet and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So because I had an older daughter, just like my older sister kept us in check. We didn't get to do all the stupid stuff. My mama wasn't there. I remember do some stupid stuff, got in trouble, and I was laughing because I didn't get whooped. My older brother and them got whooped by my auntie because my mom and them and dad was in New York on vacation, and they getting whooped by my auntie, and I go in the house, I'm laughing. My sister's like, "Oh, go take a bath." Man, I was in the bathtub sitting there naked, man. She came in there with the biggest switch in the world, beat me, turned the water red and green. It was blood, and it was from the whelps, and
Damn,
it
well,
was
you need
it was
healing.
green from the leaves from the tree.
Mm.
Told me up, son. Told me up, and she was a hierarchy. She was the second mom. What she said went. So and I feel you in that aspect, but you do have some truth, Silk, when you say in certain areas they are
Yeah, it's
more
just
mature.
certain things, bro.
Yeah.
Like not in totality. Definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They
just,
won't crash out like these young boys.
I've seen women crash out too. Like there's some Christians out there that's dating blue faces.
Oh man, you see, she say she's not gonna turn us. She got warned.
She had a
ain't gonna turn
crackhead
us.
daddy though.
Nah, he probably was on meth. He probably was on
Man,
meth.
I don't think it was just her daddy. I think like you seen her
Her
mama
whole
on
family
anything?
structure.
Yeah.
Right. And so
Her whole
like
family structure.
I'm just saying like from a standpoint, like women are crashing out too, right? And then like
not as frequent as man though, but yeah, you're right.
I think all kids these days are more mature than our generation at this age, right? I look at my son, bro. My son at 11 years old was way more mature than I was at 11 years old. 100%.
That's because you could go outside. It was the 90s.
No, he outside. He outside and all that shit. He's way more mature, dog. Like goal oriented, like things he's like seeking and trying to learn. Like it's a different world. When I was 11, bro, I was digging boogers and farting and like doing goofy shit, bro. These kids have like more information and technology at their hand. They're smarter, and if your kids aren't smarter than you, then you failing them.
Big
If
time.
your kid's not smart at 11 and 12 and these different ages than you were at that age, then you definitely failing them because I think kids are maturing in some good ways, some bad ways. They are maturing faster. It's just certain things. Like that's just me. I thought of this a while ago.
Yeah.
I seen somebody tweet that girls mature fast, and when people say things, I just be like, exploring it, like dig a little deeper. Like, do they really? And when I started exploring it, I was like, man, I don't know, because I be around some childish ass women.
It is. Hey, listen, you'll find out how childish a woman is real fast. Fuck up, or put a kid involved. They show you that immaturity real fast. Not wanting the father to be in his life, even if the father paying child support. Wanting, oh no, I don't want you. You gonna be around that other bitch. All that shit, man. It's just like the child needs their father just as much as they need their mother.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot go one without the other. Seriously.
No, you need both.
You need both, man. And I hate to see people be so divided and it spills over to their children. Look, man, whatever beef y'all got.
Mm-hmm.
Let them kids love both of y'all, man. Don't speak bad of the kid or the parent, the other parent in front the child, man. Love that child the same. And as a man, talking to men, you need to raise your children, bro. You can't be around me if you ain't raising your kids. I'm just saying.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not being friends with any man that don't take care of his child, bro.
You're a fucking
cut
bum.
Dudes like that off. Yeah, I can't fool
You're a
with
fucking
you, bro.
bum. And then what I hate when they do shit like, oh man, she got the court. Man, we're gonna be in court every day. I'm annoying enough to, if I can't see my child, if you want to be like that, I'm annoying enough to move next door to you.
You know, some Kanye.
Yeah, and that's why I do respect that about Yeezy, bro. I do respect that about Yeezy, bro. He goes to the extreme on everything, and just he goes to the extreme to be in his children's life.
I don't want to live next door because I don't want to see Tyrone walking through the front door every other night.
Yeah, he had.
That don't bother me.
Tyrone, Kanye, you talking about that man?
You bringing different dudes around my kid, definitely gonna bother me. I might shoot
we
that
gonna
shit
have
up.
it, but you can't in that aspect. You
go back to the child.
You knew who you slept with. You knew
drive by, man. Like old fashioned drive by.
You know who? But I'm just saying there should be no excuse. I get it, the courts, but bro, how far people say they'll do anything for their child? Would you really?
Oh yeah, I definitely will. I'm about that type of shit.
You know what I'm saying? So go to court. Go fight behind it, man. Stop fighting with the girl. Stop bickering. The women stop bickering with the dude. He let him live his life. Just worry about the child. Put the boundaries up. Say, hey, I don't care if you got a girl, but when you have the kids, don't have her around the girl unless you get to that level where you're going to marry them, and then you introduce them to the children. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. But you can't control somebody's life. I feel you on that. I don't want you having dudes running in about that house. My kids deserve better. You're right, though, man.
Gio,
Yes,
we gotta get you to talk more, so I'm gonna ask you some questions, bro. I gotta interview your ass. We got new listeners. They're like, who the mute motherfucker? That got a voice.
You do sign language.
Yeah, he really does. He had a whole hive of people that make sure he come through and get the signs up. What signs from a woman when you first meet a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are the signs for you to pick up if she's a soft woman, feminine, or maybe lacking some of those attributes? Like, what are your signs and flags?
Off rip, presentation and how you carry yourself. If you happen to sneak past that, then you know what I'm saying, your words will ultimately be able to tell me, as it'll be able to show how you think, your thought process. And then from there, I can dictate what area you're in. Do you know how to receive compliments, give compliments, more masculine, more feminine? And then from there, you just decide if, you know what I'm saying, how you want to handle or deal with that type of person. Do you want to help evolve them, or do you want to just leave them where they at and try to find somebody else? But more or less how they present themselves, and then how they talk, because then that'll show.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an Enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Paige, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I use Uber Eats for everything, and I feel like people forget that you can truly order anything, especially living in New York City. It's why I love it. You can get Chinese food at any time of night, but it's not just for food. I order from CVS all the time. I'm always ordering from the grocery store. If a friend stops over, I have to order champagne. I also have this thing that whenever I travel, if I'm ever in a hotel room, I never feel like I'm missing something because I'll just Uber Eats it. The amount of times I've had to Uber Eats hair items like hairspray, deodorant, you name it, I've ordered it on Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
How they think.
Do you love every woman you come across?
Yeah.
I won't say every one, but I have loved multiple.
Is it the one that got away? Do you got one that got away?
There are some experiences, yes, that I feel that I would want back, that I would do different. But I feel that I'm in a good situation now, so I'm good.
Okay.
You ran across a crazy one that
Yes.
you avoided all the doggone soft girl energy and all the masculine stuff. And you're like,
Yeah.
I still want to go down this road.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Who? Oh, so what's the craziest you had?
Clinically bipolar and borderline schizophrenic.
Whoa! When did you find that out?
After he smashed like everybody else.
Yeah, that too.
Good? Crazy good. Was it good?
Yeah.
Windows was getting bashed out.
Crazy good. Was good. Oh, she bashed the windows out? What's the crazy stuff?
he just
What she do? It's borderline. You say, man, clinically diagnosed
schizophrenic,
bipolar, and schizophrenic. Which one was
fat.
schizophrenic?
Boy, he ain't seen none of that shit before. That
How
wagon
she held
was,
it together for so long?
That's that shit.
all he seen was that wagon Wednesday post. He was like, boy, that wagon. I feel like that post nut clarity. Like, oh, this bitch got
Did you go in the medicine cabinet to see all them pills?
No, he trying to get his freak off.
She can't hide that many pills, bro. Is she bipolar? Clinically diagnosed bipolar and
That
schizophrenic?
wagon was wagoning, boy, I'm telling you.
He just described old boy off of Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah, you know how many pills she had to take to hold that shit
Do
together?
you know how big that wagon was?
It was big. Oh, you seen it?
No.
It had to for to ignore schizophrenia.
Yeah,
She must have a gorilla grip.
Set them a green bubbles.
She had a camel toe. She had a camel knee. Yeah,
Did she have an iPhone or Android?
No, iPhone.
iPhone. Man, when did you find out? At what? How deep were you in it when you found out this motherfucker had all that?
Oh, he was balls deep.
Yeah.
After the first session, or how many months in did it
Hitting raw
opened
while
up?
she got skits. It's crazy.
How the fuck she held it
Well, you
together?
dodged a bullet on that one.
Boy, just man, if you got her pregnant.
Right. No, everybody displays signs, but you feel that you can fix or help somebody. So
I
was caught up in that moment. Yeah.
Well, she must have been bad.
Yeah.
Say this. Let me ask you a question. So say this, right? I'll be doing like little examinations and being aware and observant. So say you scan her IG and you see no pictures, no type of reels, anything.
She fat.
No, I'm saying like in the pictures and in the reels, you don't see any pictures of her in dresses or soft things like that. It's like pantsuit, jeans. Is that a flag for you?
Yeah, she's standing on business. She gonna run you up out that house in about 5 business days. 5 business days.
Why is that a flag?
Because they want to
I
be a
think
man.
dress is feminine as hell. Yeah.
That's
I'm just saying everybody
yourself.
don't expose all of them on socials. That's why I was wondering why. It would be
No, it ain't got to be no
it would be an
definite thing,
instance
but
where you'd be able to at least see that switch up. But if you don't ever see that switch up, then it's like, this is your, if you only this one way, then it's
Yeah.
it's an eyebrow raiser.
I guess I was thinking like if you met her on the switch up, she wasn't wearing jeans and whatnot, but you still would go back and look at her IG and she was wearing that. I think
I'd ask her why doesn't she wear what she wore when I seen her first.
Oh.
Okay.
No, and if you done seen her in there, that's just a different.
She might be an
different
athlete,
scenario. And the scenario I'm saying, like, you're just scrolling and like, you know, you meet this person, you haven't really like been out with them, you never seen them in a dress, and you just scrolling their IG. You know, are you guys even just listeners? Are you even that observant to say, yo, like, because she could be fly. She could still somewhat dress feminine in pants and jeans and that wagon be wagoning and doing her thing like that. She could have leggings on, a whole lot of different other shit, right? Stretchy pants, like she could get real like sexy, but there's no dresses. I think just dresses bring a different type of feminine to the to the table.
Yeah.
Still, I gotta go back to this crazy bitch. What's the biggest red flag that she threw up?
A
knife.
Yeah. Bloody one.
If we keeping it a buck.
Keeping it a buck. We always keep it a buck. It's Culture Uncut.
It was
That's
her
the way we do it, baby.
codependency with her mother. And how we could have a conversation and she'd be able to air her grievances out, let's say at 8:00. But then as soon as her mom come around, then you know what I'm saying, at 8:30, it's everything we talked about at 8:00 never happened.
Because that was the other person.
Phony then. She ain't scared, so she's just phony as shit.
No, she bipolar. That's the other person.
Right.
Nah,
That's Teresa. She landed with you at 8. Teresa with her mom. She probably was two different people. Real life had two.
Women
identities.
acting different around you and their mama. All of them schizophrenic. Then
Yeah,
that's 99%
Might be,
schizophrenia, bro. On that shit, because
ain't that genetic?
they about to talk crazy about you to their mama and all, man. Like,
Man, that's crazy. And what's the biggest episode she had on you, bro? I gotta find out.
Flipped out and wanted to walk home several miles.
Oh, that's my favorite shit. I'm gonna test you out.
Oh yeah. Put you on live. I'm gonna put you on live.
She did it barefoot. Oh yeah, she crazy.
No, I'm gonna go to the house. I'm gonna see if you really, if an Uber gonna pull up with your ass or you really walked home.
Yeah.
At what point in the relationship did you find out she was
live.
taking all this medication?
Early it was discussed.
So she came. She told you.
Oh, that's your fault. That's your fault. That's you. That's on you, bro.
You bad. She had to be bad. She was bad. Describe her. Describe her.
I told you, a wagon.
No, short, petite, chocolate. That's it.
Like how tall, man? You come on, G.
No, like 5'1".
5'1". How much? How much she weigh?
She was regular as hell. He had a regular girl driver.
120. She was 120.
Yeah.
He let a regular schizophrenia girl just drive, like creep up on you like that. Like you get caught
off guard.
Caught off guard with her. She ain't got no ass or nothing to distract you with. You just
He met her at Wawa.
Lollygagging out here, bro.
He met her at Wawa.
How
fat footing out here.
Man, send us the pictures offline. I gotta see this, G. I gotta see, bro, because it's sometimes you would take the chance on crazy because of how they look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've done that before.
Then, I done that before.
Disregard some crazy shit. Like, you know what? I can't quit yet because
I can't quit yet. I gotta get that thing.
Selfish reasons.
That thing be good. I'm crazy, motherfucker, boy.
So
it ain't never worked it though.
Nah.
So
if you get out of that,
I want to ask you this, DJ Nova. I know you NFT, so I want to ask you this. So if you were in Gio's situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't went through all your rubber days with schizo, and then you ended up going raw, and then you got her pregnant. What you?
I'm gonna be a father.
You asking that man if he's pro-choice or not? That's what you asking.
Yeah, I know he NFT. I had to ask him. I got to ask the nigga for Trump.
Man, listen. Is she that crazy, bro? And she want to get rid of it, I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to pay for it. I can't do it. I don't want another little crazy. Because now I got two crazies. Soon as you drop off, and you might taper off, you might get some new medication. The baby gonna be crazy on me. Yeah, I might ask her to go ahead. I won't ask her directly, but if try to nudge it toward that area, like you don't really want me. But you know what though? I know how to beat crazy. You beat crazy with crazy, because you beat crazy with crazy. I called myself. I remember one time I called myself. I think I was like 26. I said, man, I'm gonna get a young girl, man. So I found this little 18-year-old.
At 26. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Worst mistake of my life, boy. Crazy. I think she was bipolar. Undiagnosed. Unhinged.
While we here, right? I want everybody to give us give me a crazy breakup story or some crazy shit that went down with two women, that type of scenario. You ever have any run-ins where two of your chicks link up and figure some shit out and then you figure out later? You ever run into that? They already talking on the phone and you get to the crib. No shit like that ever happened to you?
Nah. Back in the day, you had that three-way. That's how you got caught up back in the day. You got three-way calling on the phone. Oh, you talking to Audrey? And you talking to Vanessa? Nah. Most of my cousin used to snake me a lot. My cousin used to snake me on the females a lot. He backdoored me on females, bro.
Oh no, you can't. I don't fuck with dudes like that, bro.
Yeah, he would backdoor me on the chick quick, like boy. My own fresh and bud would backdoor me. Who was you? I chalked it up to being young.
No. That's a character flaw.
Yeah, he would backdoor me on some.
That's a character flaw. You just don't lose, in my opinion.
Boy,
you backdoor me for some buns, bro. You'll backdoor me. You probably kill me.
Nah, we wasn't getting buns at that age. He just started talking to him on the phone. He intercept my phone calls, and then you know how it goes. Back then, we wasn't getting no buns yet.
That's some cybersecurity type shit.
Yeah, we wasn't getting buns yet.
Gio, give me a story of it. Have you ever had two women that figured out shit, when you doing some infidelity shit, they figure out shit before you figure it out? You the last one to find out.
No, not in no sense like that, but I've had two people fight before.
Y'all boys. Oh, yeah. So then how did they find out about each other?
It was, an ex and then a current, and
they squared up about you?
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
I ain't gonna lie, I was young.
You were feeling like the man when you walked through?
Yeah.
You were feeling like the man when you walked through, I can tell. Yeah. Jerry Springer shit going down, man.
I can't say that I had. I was an old faithful dude, man. I was always the one. Yeah, I was
gonna say I had it the other way around where I was the last nigga to figure out that bitch was cheating on me.
I've been there before too, That's a terrible feeling.
Yeah,
I would rather have the shoe on the other foot. I'll tell you that shit.
I don't find out, huh?
Bro, I had one scenario. So it wasn't like a full-fledged cheating thing, right? We was on the brinks. Mm-hmm. We going through a breakup, and as we going through this breakup, we still like gotta finish this lease and shit like that, right? But we going through a breakup. So, I'm dating around and God knows what she's doing. Pretty sure she's doing the same shit or what have you. I went to go work with my pops, right? My pops picked me up. This is in Nextel days.
Ooh,
man, she chirped right through. I left my phone asking because back then you could leave a phone because ain't no social media, so you ain't attached to that shit like that back then.
Really
so I wasn't attached to my phone. Right, wasn't no texting. It was chirping and shit. But I ended up leaving the phone on the charger.
Like $1 to text.
Right. So I get to the working with my pops. We installing floors at the time, and we wrap up the day. I go back to the crib. Keep in mind, like I ain't thinking nothing because we going through a breakup, so I ain't worrying about my phone, none of that shit. But when I open my phone, the next day it showed the lab person that chirped through your shit, and the chick name was right there. So I'm just like, Still ain't thinking nothing. I'm like, whatever.
You was rich.
She come to the crib. She come to the chick I'm breaking up with. She come to the crib and just being nice. I'm just like, okay, this is a different vibe.
You know what's up.
She said, hey, do you mind going with me to the tire place? I don't want these people to take advantage of me. I'm going up to Walmart to buy a replacement tire. Can you come with me to make sure, I'm doing buying the right shit? I'm like, yeah, I ain't hating you or nothing like that. I ride with you. But we riding in the car, and the chick who I was starting to talk to, she chirped through and was like, "Where the fuck you at?" So I was like,
She behind you.
"Hello?" She was like, "Nah." Like she was like, "Who is this?" I was like, "It's me. What do you mean?" She was like, "Nah, where that bitch at?" She said she wanted to meet me and she wanted to meet up. Where y'all at? I'm at Walmart right now. I was like, "Holy shit!"
She driving you to the
You
center.
jump out the car.
I jumped out the car. I looked real deal. Jumped out the car. We was coming through a rolling stop at a red light. I give you the exact location. We at State Road 7 in Belvedere. As that bitch
Well, that's
started
like
rolling,
45 miles an hour. What?
no, it was about, I'll say about 10, which is still pretty speedy. Like, cause you jumping out, you
Like
jumping
Fred
out flat
Flintstone.
footed.
You like Fred
You gotta
Flintstone.
be
He
about
going
your shit. You
fast
gotta
as
have
hell.
some wherewithal and whatnot, bro. You gotta be an athlete.
You got no
Or you
skin
gonna
on
eat
the
the pavement. I had on some motherfucking cat work boots and all, bro. And I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, slid.
Yeah.
But I got my shit together and I chirped through and was like, hey, I don't know what's going on. Why she meeting up with you? But I just jumped out the car. Y'all can handle that shit. Y'all can figure that shit out on your own. I'm going to the crib, baby.
I'm deuces.
Yeah, respect my
Outta
boundaries.
here. Yeah, I got to set me
What
up.
old
some
girl
shit
do?
like
She ain't
that.
come try to run you down?
Who that?
She ain't bust a U-turn and try to run you down?
Oh, yeah. You call me every name in the book, following me. But I'm just like, yo, we going through a breakup. Like, be realistic here. Like, you just
She about
salty.
to take you to the ops. She about to take you to the ops, boy. Hey, that's cold-blooded. That's
And she's gonna put you in a bad position. Because what if you'd arrived there and they would have got to squabbling?
And then the police call.
What would be your role in that scenario?
He going to jail. He a pimp.
No, I might have jumped it with my new chick. I ain't gonna lie to you. We might have jumped it. Like, fuck it.
Oh, you gonna ride with the new chick to show your allegiance?
Yeah.
Which one was better? Which one was better?
Already leaving. Which one's better? The new one was definitely better. I only upgrade, bro. I
Yeah,
never
the new one
downgrade.
always got to be better.
Yeah, you gotta upgrade, and that's really where the saltiness came in at. Like,
That's where they get better, huh?
Yeah, it was a definite upgrade, bro. 100%.
That's
good time, man.
Yeah, if the new one went better, she wouldn't even took you on that trip.
I'm gonna tell you what really sparked. And this is me being. I like to be, transparent on this show and talk, man. Be a little vulnerable. I'm gonna tell you what really pissed her off, right? Because I was with a Puerto Rican chick. The new chick was Puerto Rican and batter. That's what really peeved her. It's like
spicy.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
She had some sazon in the gumbo.
I'm not gonna speak on the curvaceous and what they look like, bro. I gotta live over here. I got
extra beans in the rice.
Boy, that boy say he jumped out. Cat steel toe boots smoking, sparks flying.
Yes, sir.
Catch his balance.
And
they
then,
like, ooh, Michael Jackson.
The new chick is on the phone. She mad. Like, nah, bring her over here. I'm like, bro, like you are like a little too ambitious about this whole fight. Like, I'm not trying to be at Walmart looking like the pores.
So the tire never got changed.
Stereotypical shit.
Yeah.
It was never. No, I don't know if she went and got a tire. Like I got the rest of my shit out that house and never looked back because I wasn't about to stay in the same house that night.
Oh, so you live with the chick?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all missed that.
That's why I was going there.
Wrapping it up.
You can't be mad. You live with her, so you know that's gonna be a different kind of hurt.
It was towards the end.
Yeah, the lease is about to be up, and we going our separate ways. Yeah, we just.
Oh, so y'all was already done. You was just waiting for the lease to get.
That shit
was you still living there?
What was that?
You were still living there?
Yeah.
You were still
tapping. That shit was so toxic. I ain't even thinking how toxic it was, but that shit was super toxic, bro.
Still was tapping.
No, I really wasn't. No, I had fell back from that as well, bro. Because
every now and then.
Nah, bro.
You know, every time you do it, you reset the clock.
I really did, dog, because shit was so like when you going through like on some real shit, when you going through a breakup, bro, like you can't be halfway in, halfway out. You're just gonna drive yourself crazy, especially if she started. I really started to try to find some new cheeks to get over that shit, to stop beating the cheeks to smithereens. You got to find some new cheeks, and that's what I was on. So now I wasn't really tapping it no more.
Okay.
None of that because You know, I was trying to get over that shit. You've been with somebody for so long, like it takes some unwinding to get over that shit. And I was on that.
Man,
And then she started feeling they feel those vibes.
Hey Trey, make sure you
when
send
you
this
start
to.
clapping them cheeks, she like he gotta be clapping something else, and she was throwing it at me, and I fucked around and left my damn next tail there.
Nice. Now I was
That boy
telling a
left the
dude at
church.
work the same thing. We had this cat. He ended up crashing out, dog. Like
So many do it.
he's going through a divorce, and he ended up just going to the bar, getting drunk, caught a
Yeah.
DUI, ended up catching 2 DUIs, bro, in the same week. I'm like, bro, at what point you
That
just
should be
like
happening
why
though, bro.
not? Why go home? Just find you somewhere else to stay. Like I don't like. If I'm going through a divorce. Like I wouldn't even want to live in the same spot. I was just like, you know what? Because there's never gonna be peace. Like
Yeah.
you going home, y'all going through this, and there's fights, and you got kids involved, and you coming home drunk. They're just gonna ignite everything. So I was like, yo, I don't understand why dude didn't just like get another spot, and he just fucked up his whole career, bro. Now he's trying to getting people calling people to bail him out. We talked about doggone GoFundMe's. No, I told him I was like, yo, leave him in there.
I answer that phone late at night, Playboy.
Mm-mm.
Text me so I can like preview it.
I be feeling sorry for the tender dick fellas, man, that be crashing out like that though, man. Because it's a regular world, bro. It's a lot of men in this world that are in prison, dead, or fucked up their lives, their jobs, and a lot of shit over women.
Over some, I had a tender dick moment in college.
What you did, bro? You stalking me?
Oh yeah.
Nah, I found a dude that was talking to my little high school sweetheart. I ran up on him. He told me some gangster shit. He said, I told him, hey, what's happening? Like, what's up with you, bro? Like, you talk to my old lady, you need to chill out. He like, man, I'm gonna chill out when she tell me to chill out. I was like, damn, that's some real shit. I say, fuck that, nigga. I told you to chill out. What's happening? I squared up with him. He ain't want no problems. He left.
Yeah, I ain't never had that. I would never buy no shit like that. I'm not about to fight you over no cheat.
Man, I was about to.
If I gotta check you too many times about a dude, then it's just over with. You feel me? But I'm not finna pull up on no guy with no shit like that, bro. I don't have dudes pull up on me like that. I'm just like, hey, cuz, like, I don't know if you ready. Like, yeah, you might want to talk to her, bro.
And then he spent the bin on me. He came back with his boys.
Beat your ass then.
Oh no. That'll never happen. So he spent the bin with his boys. I'm standing out in front of the food hall. And he come up. I see a boy. I see him. So my car parked right in the front. I go into my seat, get my little pistol, cock that bitch back. What's happening?
Crash out over the buns, man.
What's happening? Like, he ain't finna jump me. I was gonna crash out. What's happening? And the boy, he walked off. Then he caught me in the club and he tried to make a move. I had that thing on me. I say, bro, you and your boys, I'm telling you, don't fuck with me. But you right, I was about to crash out over some old.
Yeah, I'm out. Even if I'm the other dude, in both ways, I'm just not gonna do it. Like when dudes pull up on me about their chicks, bro, like I'm gonna probably start talking to her because dudes will shoot you about their chick. Like dudes will kill you.
Best. Nigga bust your head if you bang his hoe.
They do not play them games no more.
Yeah, they don't. You are 100% right. It is some super 10. And then them dudes be having about 10, 11 women, but they about to crash out over this one.
Oh yeah. You trying to lose the throat, bro?
Nah. I mean, she might be the dope girl. She might be. I was stupid.
That's why you about to crash out because you don't like, damn, boy, she put that thing on me, boy.
Nah, back then
she did that to me. I know what she's doing to him.
It really wasn't on the meat pistol like that back then. They wasn't sucking.
Give me your tender dick moment. Just pause, Gio. Give me your, who you stalk, fam?
You got a couple bodies.
Yeah, he stalked them. I could tell.
Yeah, you got to think about it.
In the shrubs.
He parked like 10 spots down at her job, back in.
I'll say college. A college situation more so like how Nova Fresh is just not being able to let a situation go.
Alabama?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But she was from Cali though.
Oh, them Cali girls. It's different, boy. When you young, you get an old city girl, boy. Fuck your head up.
Yeah.
You little southern boy.
Describe the moment. You ain't really go into it though.
It just like you said, man, doing some following behind that you ain't supposed to be doing. It wasn't more so another dude situation. It was just trying to live her life and not being able to accept that fact.
Oh, she living her life. It's definitely a dude, Gio. You knew it too. When she said ain't nobody else, she is lying. It's definitely somebody else.
It ain't me, it's you. Or it ain't you, it's me.
That
I
old
just need
Seinfeld.
time. I just need space. Yeah, it's somebody
crash
space in that
out
motherfucker. All right.
That crash out moment, man. Boy, that was.
I just
I
want
look
to
back.
focus on me right now.
I look back. I'm
Yeah,
like, boy, I was
she
really about
focuses
to
on her.
crash out. I was really about to crash out behind that girl, bro. She was a good girl, but
You still hurt.
nah, don't worry about that shit. I'm just looking at how stupid I was. How the moments could have fucked my life up forever.
Escalated, went totally.
You know what I'm saying?
different
Had I
direction.
shot that dude, bro, who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you be
And what you shot him for? You were talking to my old lady.
goofy as hell. When you go to prison, what you think she gonna do?
Talk to
Be with him
somebody.
and be with somebody else. Just life goes on. Life goes
She gonna go
on.
to his
So don't be
funeral and
tender.
then go get a new boyfriend.
Almost
Don't be
like
tender.
that,
Life goes on, bro.
That Bobby Womack and Sam Cooke situation.
Oh, that was cold blooded. That was just cold. That was just some evil stuff. You knew the man. That was your mentor. And you were with his old lady. And then made a song about it. And then married and brought her to the funeral. Booed up. Boy, that
wearing
boy
the clothes.
Wearing his clothes and everything, bro. That's just some spiteful, evil stuff. But he made some good music. Both of them made some good music.
Yeah, bro.
That's just
I
cold.
had a stalking moment when I was a jit.
What you do?
Like, man, it just frustrated me when you got to stop your cheating to watch somebody else cheating. That shit frustrating the motherfucker. I was fucking mad. Like, something not right, bro. Like, she ain't blowing my phone up when I'm out late and shit. Like, something's going on, man. What the fuck is happening? So, I started, like, just popping up at her shit to see what was going on because she ain't blowing my phone up, and then bada boom, bada bing. Like, it's some shit going down.
You see him coming out of there? You run up on him?
Bro. Yeah. No, I didn't do that. Just wind down my window like Snoop Dogg on Baby Boy. Yeah, I did that shit.
He knew who you was? Usually dude know who you was. That's the craziest thing.
I'm gonna tell you about the shit, right? So dude thinking, to be real with you, like we knew each other, right? We knew of each other. So when he see me, he's just thinking, because the lies she telling him is like we broke up and all this other shit. So he see me, he just thinking like, she was telling him that we were friends still. Like whenever we together, well, no, we broke up, we just friends. So he was believing that bullshit. I had no idea what was going on. But so when I pull up, he's just like, yo, CK, what's up? I'm like, what the fuck is you? What's up with me, bro? Like you
he
lucky
spoke
I'm
to
not
you
about
like he tried to dap?
Yeah, trying to dap me up and all, right? And I was just like, yo, what is going on? Type shit.
He tried to play, he tried to little boy.
Bounce.
That made it
he
worse.
didn't try to do that. No, he was hoping I ain't put these hands and paws on him a little bit. My reputation preceded me back then, DJ Fresh. My brother was trying to tell you a little bit. Everywhere I went, I was trying to beat people up and shit, But he kind of thought like, maybe I was upset. You could tell by the vibes. He was trying to fill it out. I just wasn't on no shit like I'm about to fight you about this chick. I just knew she was about some bullshit because bullshitters could spot bullshit, and I was bullshitting, and I had to pause my bullshitting to go catch her on her bullshit. That frustrated me.
Like the cheating Olympics.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this motherfucker, the audacity.
Yeah.
The audacity of you to
hell?
make me have to.
How dare you?
Put my cheating on pause to go check you about your cheating. That's
crazy. At least be incognito about your shit. You showing signs and like you're not even keeping up your day-to-day shit. Like, anywho.
What was the telltale signs?
Yeah. What how you put it? Because he said that she wasn't blowing him up like
my phone up.
So he's like, "Where the fuck are you at? Where the fuck are you at?" Let me
One day I got home from a long day of cheating. I'm sitting there like, that bitch ain't called me all day.
Remind me of Norbit. Y'all remember that Norbit scene? Where at first like Norbit wife was just cheating on him, just going rampant with old boy in the exercise room.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden Norbit old flame that came into town, and Norbert like, he don't give a damn about her cheating no more. He just happy, going about life.
Yeah. That's it.
Then Rasputin just put shit together. She's like,
She all upset now, her big ass. Boy, that boy,
That's a classic movie, boy.
She was big as hell, dog. That is hilarious, dog. This boy say, I had to stop. I cheated in a piece and was like, what the hell? 2 pieces.
Yeah. It was too quaint.
That's how it be though. When they stop coming up after you, running up after you, bro, you already know. They good. When they good on you, they let you go out in them streets. You done got a haircut, got fresh. I'm going with the boys. All right, have a good night.
No, the table spent right back once you catch her. Like she calling the act, right? And then it's like, all right, I don't want to elaborate anymore.
Why not?
Oh, elaborate.
You got too much sauce.
Yeah. I don't elaborate anymore.
Hey, hit us up on Patreon for the rest of the recipe.
Yeah. I don't want to scare. I don't want the women to know like we giving up their signs of when they cheating, because it's easy. Like dudes be really fucking up. They get caught very easily. But you gotta have a keen eye and be super aware to catch women, because women are sneaky as shit.
Boy, they're super
like
sneaky.
Women sneak around and they cheat just as much as men. You know, they just are more clever. They're more careful and more manipulative than we are. We just like sometimes get sloppy and can't keep up our shit, and then just be dudes coming home late, like that type of shit. Like, bro, you come home 5 a.m. Like we just talking about Love and Blind the other day. What else could be going down at 5 a.m, bro? She ain't finna come home at 5 a.m. What she gonna do is,
and she gonna get in the shower.
No, she gonna use PTO and leave the house like she went to work. And then go have a whole escapade that entire day, right? And you coming home at 5 a.m. Y'all both just cheated that day, but she fake clocked in and rendezvoused and did some shit while everybody at work, and you came home at 5 a.m, so your shit more obvious.
Yeah. And then she down your throat behind cheating. Boy, I tell you what. And it probably somebody you know.
This is not a real scenario. This is hypothetical.
This is for educational purposes.
All general.
That's it.
This is just a hypothetical general conversation, ladies and gentlemen. This did not happen to me, and I didn't do it. Do it.
That's what they're more mature at, Trey. Cheating.
They good at it. They good at it, boy.
They are more mature at cheating. They got that shit.
But do you think
like grown folks?
Do you think that women can have sex with her man dude and the side dude passionately? Both of y'all? Or one gonna get
energy. You're gonna lose some energy.
Oh yeah.
In the sex world, like I think like a dude could get that shit off, right? Like if it's not the same day. Because if he already don't let go that first one, then the first girl may have got the bad end of the stick. The second one may get the real work on some real shit because he don't got off the that first one. But I think women
run that thing back like 3-4 times.
Not with the same energy.
Oh yeah.
Nah, like
the
that.
Third time gonna be more energy.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you come home and you beat it to smithereens, she gonna be like, "Well, you was there early. You laughed."
The best one be. I ain't gonna lie. The first nut be the best nut.
That's what I'm saying. It be a lot of times you have a false start with that motherfucker too.
Imagine if you did it without a bag.
You false start with that second one.
Oh yeah.
I had.
It's not no slippage. It's gonna be intentful.
That second one is gonna be mostly like just like little baby water.
Yeah. You just doing a Catholic baptism. The first one's gonna be a apostolic baptismal. Yeah. That second one's gonna be a Catholic. They just sprinkling. You just sprinkling some water.
Yeah. That third one gonna be a teaspoon. That fourth one gonna be air.
100%. You might go some dust.
The fourth one gonna be hopes and dreams.
Infamil.
You just going through the motions. You stimulating.
On a woman's standpoint, like affection is gonna be missing from a woman's standpoint, bro.
They can't tongue kiss both of y'all.
Correct.
They can't be passionate with both of y'all.
You can start feeling those type of vibes if
it's just business. Come on in here and just
Oh man, you got a flounder?
Talking that talk.
Boy, I
No,
had
like we just talking some real shit, bro. If you ever been with a woman, like fellas, if the affection is leaving your bedroom a little bit, and it just becomes like routine, or she just laying on her back and doing shit like that, like you gotta like be aware. Like don't just be trying to get your nut and get up out of there. Like
Yeah.
pay
Yeah, this is a
attention to the
Patreon.
energy as well, dog, because shit could be off.
try to kiss in her mouth, and she'd be like this. Yeah. Yeah.
And she don't have something else in her mouth early, and she feel a little bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
And she don't want to cheat on him.
Give you Tyrone kids.
She don't want to
Not
cheat on
wanting
him.
to cheat on your side dude is crazy.
Yeah, that's why.
It happens though. It happens. Some of them side dudes be diabolical. They like the game. You know what I'm saying? Some of them dudes.
Have you ever been a side dude?
Who, me?
Nah, I don't like that type of work. I'm cool on that.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's dangerous game. That's playing with
I
fire.
have no desires to be a side dude ever in my life.
That's playing with fire.
Gio, you ain't
I
never been
remember-
a side dude?
No, I have.
Speak to it, brother.
Yeah.
I was younger, so I didn't know no better. I was younger and she was older, so I was more or less groomed into it, type of thing.
Got your
You ever
ex.
got into it and it felt like he
No
was in it earlier
accountability.
that day?
No accountability.
Hold on, wait. What you say?
You ever got into it, got in it, and it felt like he was in it earlier that day?
Oh, yeah.
If
it
I'm
was
keeping
different.
it a buck, she was all the way open with it, so she'll tell me. You know
she
what I'm
was
saying?
loose.
Whether they did or they didn't, or if she was going to or she
You
wasn't.
didn't care. You was young. You just wanted to
You
pump.
nasty. You a different type. You a freak bull.
Oh yeah.
Gio
Boy,
did-
Freak bull
Gio
to the
just
third
wanted to pump.
power.
He
This is
just
a
wanted
freak
to pump.
dinosaur.
He
This
just
boy's a
wanted to
T-Rex freak. This boy, wow.
Gio say, how did you like that though? Was it better being a side dude
Michael
than a main
Jordan.
dude?
Freak bull.
The side dude coochie it hit different than the main dude coochie.
Like I said,
How would you know?
I was
I was a side dude once.
Yeah.
I was a side dude
Oh,
once.
yeah, okay, you got the side dude shit on?
I asked you at first. You said that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was a side dude once in my life.
So he was hitting it raw and you was hitting it with the bag?
yeah. I'll say that.
That's nasty work.
Nasty work. Nasty work.
That's nasty work.
I had to bag it up. She went home smelling like latex.
Those your side chick adventures,
That's
side dude adventures.
my old lady come home smelling like rubber.
Oh,
Like, yo, I don't even use that type of shit, so I don't know why you smell like balloons.
Oh yeah.
You go to a kid birthday party today? Like, what the fuck going on? Do you work
Nah,
at Party
I
City
went-
part time? They
I
don't
had
know
to-
about this.
I had to work late.
Not the Party City, bro.
I had to work late.
How you
What,
making
what would you do though?
balloon bouquets? Like, what the fuck is
what-
going on?
What would you do? You wake up and your old lady go to work. Well, fake go to work, and that's one of them days you like, man, I want to give my old lady some flowers and bring them up there and bring her lunch. And you go up there and
She
she
ain't
with
there.
the work husband gone. Her and Kenneth, both in at work.
Can't
Yeah,
put
bro.
myself in that scenario.
You know, Pam at the front desk. If she cool with Pam at the front desk, Pam might
Russell
hit her
and
up
Pam.
like,
Mhm.
yeah, right. He come. If Pam don't like her though, you know them work people. If they don't like them and they see you, oh, they put it on Front Street. Oh, she not here. Her Kenneth isn't here.
What Smokey say? Oh, he in the house.
Oh, he in the house.
She at the desk. Go ahead, drop
She
him
didn't.
off.
She didn't even come in today. She took off. She took off, and Kenneth took off as well. So they're both not in the office today.
Oh, damn, the whole job definitely do know.
Yeah, they know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
They know. They know the water cooler talk. They
that
know.
Drewski
Yeah,
skit.
yeah.
Mhm.
They know them. They know. Listen, the work. They know who the work husband is. They know who messing with who. You Trey, you work in the office. You know what's up.
Don't be putting me in
Whoa,
this
whoa,
shit.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't you put this on me,
Shred.
Bobby?
Do some friendly fire my way.
He got
Not
it
in my
straight.
office.
He got it straight. Yeah, I just man,
This ain't Gaza.
I don't mess with it, man. I don't get in them people's business. No, I did it once, and I can't do it again because you said it earlier. Them tender dicks, them dudes get them tender dicks come for you. They find out, bro. They liable to light you up, man.
Already. Hey, we gotta wrap it up about at 2 hours, man. Beautiful show. We hanging out a little bit. Big vibes.
Yes, sir.
Y'all
Get
got
some
anything else
life
y'all want to talk
insurance.
about? What we at with? Yeah, get some life insurance, man. That GoFundMe. And it's dudes like me that you may have talked crazy about You know, you might have had some beef. You know, you may have talked shit to somebody and then you die and then your family got to go find me and that person gets the last laugh. You don't want to live like that. Get some insurance, man.
I'm
So
reporting
nobody
the
gets the last
GoFundMe.
laugh on you.
I report every GoFundMe that come on my timeline.
Don't do that, bro. Some people need them shits, man.
No, if it's for a good cause, I don't report it.
What's the
Trying to bury your dog, I report.
What's the NFT starter kit?
What's NFT? You ain't telling me.
Niggas for Trump.
I don't even use that word, by the way.
You gotta
Ninjas for Trump.
You gotta watch Fox News.
I ain't watching that shit.
You dropped a couple breadcrumbs.
That shit
throughout the
All
show.
that shit
You dropped a
propaganda.
couple breadcrumbs.
You gotta say MAGA. Gotta be about that MAGA.
Can't do that.
You gotta go Trump 2024. You gotta take the paper towels and shoot them across the room.
I could do that. That's my bad right there.
You gotta get
sneaks. Gotta get the gold laces. And you gotta be like,
I can do the shoes.
You gotta be like, Ice Cream Joe is not the president.
How much are the shoes?
I'm just like 4,500.
Holy shit! No, I'm
on resale.
I ain't got time to be playing with.
No, they like 400. They like 400 regular price.
No,
for
one shoe. Check them out, bro.
He's selling one shoe at a time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. They serious about this in my office. I'm telling them shit's like 500 a shoe, bro.
Bro,
you lying, bro?
At a time, dog.
The boys got it at work.
Selling one shoe at a time is crazy.
That's how I found out about it. They're selling one at a time.
I'm gonna see if they got some Trump shoes on X.
There's no way they selling one shoe at a time.
I promise you. Dog.
And what if they send you the same like two lefts instead of a left and a right, bro?
Now I can get them for $100 at All Star Elite. I might go ahead and cop them joint.
They got the pair. Or they got one at a time.
That's funny, bro.
I think it's the pair.
Cause you win, like you know how they do the raffle and shit for the win the shoe. If you win one raffle and don't win another one, now you just got one shoe.
Oh no, they pre-order. Oh, they tricked me. They said 100 when I got to the site.
Pre-order LeVar Ball shit, bro. You ain't never getting them shoes, man.
Never lost.
Never lost. Never got your shoes either.
Size 14. Stump for Trump, baby. Stump for Trump. You gotta get a pickup truck lifted and you got a big old flag on the back.
I need to know the terms and conditions of this purchase, bro. Because a motherfucker send me one shoe for $500, dog. I'm gonna be at the Capitol with some different intentions, bro. I have my goddamn Viking hat. If you kidding me?
They got some low top ones. They got some ones that look like dunks. They got the low top joints too.
Yeah, Kanye designing them motherfuckers for sure.
Oh yeah,
them tees. Boy,
I think Trump is wilding out thinking he could get the black vote with some shoes,
bruh.
And by telling one of them bitches, like you lost the vote, what?
You saw the joint he just did. Said he can get the black vote by y'all buy his mugshot shirt.
For real?
Oh yeah, that's our bag. Yeah.
Yeah, he just put out a press conference and said, "Oh, the blacks will buy my mugshot shirt. They love me so much."
He say he the only dude I know that went to jail just to take a picture.
That's cool.
He was mean mugging in that bitch too.
Oh yeah, he knew what was
doing.
He
knew what was up, man. He about to drop an album and everything. Yeah. He at the Kappa.
Big T wilding, man. Big T is wilding. I can't believe this man can still run for president. This is wild to me that he can still go.
You see that he just got cleared? The Supreme Court cleared him to be on all ballots.
He tried to become a king.
But I'm not.
Like Trump tried to not leave office. He told his people, like, nah, fuck that. We ain't lose. Y'all go
storm the Capitol.
Storm this shit. We ain't leaving. We finna. This is it right here. We finna
go find Nancy.
Could you imagine?
They just like, yeah, let him run again. Like that guy there, he should be running the country.
Yes, he appointed all the people on the Supreme Court, so I ain't surprised they cleared him. Like that ain't news to me.
They got he got an unprecedented. How many nominees he got? Like
Court.
Four
like,
of them.
DJ Nova Fresh ain't even concerned about this man, like trying to become a king. This is not England, bro. You can't. This is not Africa. You cannot be a king around here, bro. You got 4 years, and then they vote again to get your ass out of there. If you lose, you gotta go. Motherfucker just said, "Nah, I ain't leaving." Man, I don't think I rocks with Big T. Ain't got no big TB. I just called it plain on both sides. I think it's a little wild.
We ride
It's
at
wild that he
dawn.
gets another opportunity at this type of shit, bro. This is
Come on,
crazy.
ride at dawn for Trump. Ride at dawn. Load
That
up,
sounds big
boys.
T.
Load up, boys. Hey, I talked to my homegirl, right? And she live in DC. And I was like, hey, how was it on the January 6th? She said, man, she's like, I was driving around. And I'm like, why are these people walking around with helmets, body armor, and masks on? She's like,
Biking helmets.
She's like, what the hell? And she said, man, it just got nuts. It just went left real fast.
I mean, to be real with you, his whole like the vibes of his leadership. It was. I don't know how you felt it in California in the military, but it was hella tension.
Oh yeah, he had it popping.
Yeah,
it wasn't comfortable dog for me as a black man in the military to be like, it just felt different. I'll be real with you.
Yeah, no, his rhetoric and his plainness of how he do shit, like he's saying backroom shit like very publicly, like people don't have the nuts to say, and that shit riles certain people up and it upsets other people, right? It was super divisive shit that he was doing, but like I wasn't mad at those times, bro. Like I didn't like the divisiveness, but I wasn't mad to see everything for what it is and what it ain't. You
People
feel me?
showed
Like
you who they
the
really
capital
was.
shit. Yeah, this country showed us what it really was, bro. Like this shit, like the morals and the creeds and all this, principles and shit that they say they stand on. Nah, bro, it ain't about none of that, bro. And if anybody still see it that way, they just lost in the sauce. That those 4 years of the pandemic, the George Floyd thing, them locking us up indoors, Trump and all his shenanigans, bro. That pretty much unveiled this country and made it butt ass naked. And I think even like our kids and a lot of people lost respect for like higher authority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
No, I agree on that.
I ain't but on another note, bro, he was comedy gold though, man. That boy was
That shit. You telling me I can't wait for the new debates.
Bro, that boy just let it loose. You know what it was, bro? He just go off on somebody, dog. And it just be so hilarious, dog. Like the minute he be like praising them, they're the best thing ever. They're the greatest. As soon as they ain't in his favor no more, boy, that boy snapping on him.
Yeah.
He's snapping on him. He called a spade though, man. He called a spade when it left his favor. Oh, you about to get ate up. Them COVID daily briefs, man. China. The boy say China. The China virus. He didn't say COVID. He said the China virus.
They say them Trumps been made in China.
They are. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's even worse. That's even worse, bro. That boy didn't care, man. And he was like, what he said, he could shoot somebody dead in the street, they still love him. And he true. That's truthful.
That's scary.
That's scary.
And I think that's the scary thing that's coming up for me with these elections. Like I don't give a. I got no dog in the fight, but just the
they sleeping on him, bro. He on the ballot, bro. If he is not in prison, he's gonna win, dog.
I think even if he don't win,
I've been saying it for the last 3 years on this show. Like, bro, he's finna run it back.
There's no. The only thing that can stop him is him being in prison. Only thing that can stop it. Not being convicted. If he's sitting in a jail cell, that's the only thing that stop him, bro.
What does that tell you about
the scary part is if he don't win, the people that's loyal to him are really to run that January shit back.
Nah, because people gonna be prepared. For
they ain't did that some goofy shit on January 6th. Ain't no real shit happening.
For that. People prepare for that. What the world is not prepared for, and they think it's a joke. I'm telling you, it's people that are in the closet Trump supporters, and they're gonna make sure that they come out this time though. They're gonna be at the ballot stations.
Oh, I don't think they're in the closet. They out the closet like the gays.
Nah, it's a lot of people.
There's a lot of them in the closet. Like it's a lot of black ones that are in the closet that aren't saying shit.
Trump supporters, bro.
Because if you black and come out and you say you voting for Trump, you get treated like Kanye. They look at you like you got the MAGA hat on, but you don't. So it's a lot of closet. But like I'm gonna tell you, like the first election that he won, like I didn't think going into that bitch he had a shot. Like, and I was just so shocked as we watching that shit play out. Like, I'm at home at the crib and I'm watching on TV and you watching the votes come in. Like, I started like, what the fuck is going on? He about to win. And that feeling at that time, you know what I'm saying? And of course, like a lot of things have changed for me personally since, you know, the Barack and then Trump. Like, my faith in this country has went to the toilet, you know, like just watching how all of it played out, including Barack Obama. Like, things that I thought would happen when he was in office just didn't play out that way. And then the country went from bringing somebody black in and selling you all this hope and stuff. They always choose a president for a reason. Like, the black people didn't vote Barack in. Like, it's a myth. You know, the world and, you know, people wanted him in that spot for certain political reasons and relationships, and he got that seat for that reason. But to go from a black man to somebody that was super running their shit off of hate and make America great again, and then he won, that shit made it plain and simple for me what this country
and
was.
almost
Man,
won
I don't look
again.
at politics seriously.
He almost won for a second time. I'm telling you, bro. These people ain't gonna sit this one out. They're not gonna sit this one out, bro.
It didn't surprise me that he won because the vibes of the country when Barack was in, like they wanted anything. Like, how dare you put this nigga in this seat?
Literally, nobody had him winning. Like, leading up to it, like no publication, like nobody. He wasn't leading in the polls. It really happened as the votes started coming in, because people when they polling people, they're asking people questions and they're not being honest about, I'll vote for Trump. It was closet. We were talking about closet Trump. That's how this came up. But it was so many closet Trumps that nobody projected him to win that shit.
It's just like now, bro. They play around. If my man's get on the ballot, if he ain't in prison, he gonna win again. People, I'm just
They're
sorry.
not gonna lock him up.
Bruh. He gonna, and if you let him win, he gonna pardon everybody, including himself.
I mean, I think the court's in his favor. I think the court's in his favor right now. I don't think, like I said, he appointed those people at the Supreme Court. So I don't think like how could they lock him out?
He got a loaded hand.
Man, and it's like it ain't enough.
But tell himself all the spades and said, "Let's play."
Yeah,
but they're gonna show up. They're gonna show up to the polling station.
That's why he went to that mugshot with all that energy. Like, I'm out, baby.
This is a t-shirt,
bro. This dude ain't even really campaigning, and he's still winning these states. He ain't even got to go to the state, and he's still winning them. I think the only one he lost is DC. That's the only one he lost.
Yeah.
This dude won.
It's gonna be. I want us to do this. Is what we're gonna do too. This is gonna be fun for us. I want to get very like creative with how we do content on here. So when they do the debates, we're gonna go live.
Oh
yeah, I'm with it.
Oh yeah, I'm here for that. You know, I'm here for that.
Provide some commentary.
Give direct commentary.
Commentary.
I don't think they're gonna have a lot. I don't think they're gonna have a debate.
Yeah, they got to, bro. This is the American way. You mean there's no debate?
They ain't gonna go debate.
It's gonna be a joking
Think
session.
about it. How they gonna debate? Only one person gonna show up. Only one person gonna show up to the debate.
You think Biden gonna forget? It's all like he got to depend on his all timers. I think he got people that'll make sure he's there.
Line them up.
Did they have a debate the last time? I don't remember them. I don't recall them debating.
Yeah. He was talking Greek about dope kids and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
he was talking crazy about your son.
It gotta be a presidential debate, bro. I don't even know, like,
man, the man
when
talking about your son giving facial, all type of shit.
That debate. Mark my words. That debate is gonna probably be the most watched must-see TV. Yeah, straight up
Super Bowl.
Because he gonna go, bro. He gonna be unhinged. He gonna go in, bro. It ain't gonna be no hold for it, dog.
Talking about debate, man, bro. He was going crazy on Hillary. Like, he was talking crazy about the Clintons, man.
It's gonna be even worse because he really don't fuck with Joe. He really don't fuck.
I don't
with
fuck with no.
Nah, he fucked with Hillary. He fucked with Hillary. They was cool. Now the point he at with Joe, him and Joe, boy, he gonna go in, bro. And I don't think Joe is ready.
Joe, though.
No, I'm saying face to face, and I don't think Joe ready for it, bro.
They went
That's the thing, man.
before.
They can't put him up there on that stage, bro. They can't put him up there, bro. He gonna eat him alive.
And look what we gotta deal with.
He gonna eat him. That's gonna look. That's what's going, bro. now thinking about it, that's mark my words. If he debates Ice Cream
Ain't no
Joe,
if.
It's gonna
DJ Nova
happen.
Fresh. You gotta have a debate, bro. Like you
Yeah,
keep
like,
talking about
oh,
if. Like
yeah, like,
this
I
ain't
don't
Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya type shit.
yeah,
I
like,
don't see
well, I don't know where you going with
You
this. Like,
can't
it's
duck.
gonna happen, though.
You can't
I
duck
don't
like
see
debates and shit. Yeah, they gotta
I
do
just
this
don't
shit.
see I don't see a scenario that it comes out good for Ice Cream.
I do.
I don't.
I
In
do.
a
I can see
debate.
how it can come out good in a debate. Yeah, for sure.
How?
He's gonna have to get childish to win this shit, Trey. And I don't think
And
he got it
Yeah.
in.
and who?
I mean, I'm just looking
Trump
at all
go
the.
Joe.
low. He go
That's
go
what I'm
low.
saying. I'm
Yeah.
He gonna
saying
go
Joe
under.
gonna have to get childish.
Yeah.
You gonna come over here with real policies, and Trump gonna be talking about your kid sucking dick for crack. Like that shit ain't gonna work.
Bro, he
No, I
gonna
think
talk
he
about
just
that
keep bringing
laptop,
back to
bro.
the. I think Joe will just keep bringing it back to the January 6th shit and all the stuff, like all the indictments and stuff that Trump is facing.
And none of our problems they're gonna be talking about. That's what most importantly,
that's
y'all
what
watch the shit they be debating. It's gonna be a bunch of childish
When
shit,
is
but
it?
none of your
Let
real
me see.
problems that
Let me
you
see
got
what it's on
going
the
on in life.
docket. I'm about to Google when it's happening.
Yeah,
Presidential debates.
Find out the presidential debate so we can go ahead and start lining our jokes and our content up for that, man. It's gonna be fun. We can also do a graphic like to let everybody know. Culture Uncut podcast is gonna be live commentating the debates. You never seen this from a black podcast,
Yeah.
you know?
The cup debates. The cup.
We're
What
gonna
is it?
put Teller the tape beforehand. We're gonna break it down afterwards. Who won? You know, the funny parts, the serious parts with policy. We're gonna get serious too. It ain't just gonna be jokes. We'll get some serious shit off as well. If they are serious. If they ain't serious, then we can't be serious.
Well, they
And
ain't
right
gonna be
now, this
serious.
is an unserious country.
They ain't gonna be serious. So we might well go ahead and get in our bag.
They
Gio,
say
how you feel about the state of the country right now? Like, what's your vibe? Like, you feel? What do you feel?
It's wicked either
just,
way. It's
I was just
wicked either way,
thinking,
man.
like from overall, like
Mhm.
the price of what food is. You know,
Oh yeah, that's
inflation, the
I hate
economy,
greed.
Bitcoin is starting to trend. Like, you know, the presidential elections is on the way. Some people, it depends on which economists. Am I saying that right? Economists. Depending on which economist you're talking to, some are predicting a depression or you know, just a slide in the economy and whatnot. So it's a little wicked on a couple different fronts. But what's your feel? You feel unplugged?
For
Don't care?
most part, I try to be, bro. Just because I
No.
know you're gonna lose your sanity trying to talk about all what they should be doing and ain't doing, where they spending money, and they could be spending it somewhere else to solve real problems. So, for my own
Right.
sanity's sake, yeah, you got to try to unplug, but you still got to more or less be aware of what's going on, because even if you want to try to, you know what I'm saying, finagle something, you got to know the proper courses of actions, or the, you know what I'm saying, the consequences to those choices. But yeah, man, I like to listen to the jokes. I like to get the laughs off. But you know what I'm saying? Then again, you still just got to understand, okay, if they putting this policy in place, then, you know what I'm saying, this is my wiggle room. This is what I need to be able to do, or this is what I need to pay attention of. You know what I mean? So you got to be aware, but you can't be attached, bro, because it'll drive you crazy.
I think it's very like important in life to, and it's a skill too. As I get older, I try to like find that balance of when to care and when not to care and shit. Because you gotta, like you said, be aware in some aspects of what the fuck is going on in the world. But if you care too much, it'll stress you out, and you can worry about things you can't control. So, like, life is about like when you're an aware person. That people say woke. I don't like how the white people took woke and turned it into some other shit.
Like they
Like
do
woke was
everything.
like woke was our shit. You know, let some turn now. Woke is just like anybody
they
with a random
gentrified the fuck out
flag.
of it.
Yeah, they gentrified woke. I don't like that shit.
It
Let's bring back
immediately
old woke too. We talking about bring back old woke, but having that woke mind, like you gotta like when you're very aware of how plain the world is, what's going on, you know, the state of, you know, how we're living. Because some people are living in an imagination world where like, you know, they're not really aware of what's going on out here. But when you got to figure out what to care about, how to care, and when to shut it off, when to meditate, when to unplug. You got to find that balance. It's tough.
For real.
But this shit, this is
What
gonna
you got?
be
Nobody found
September
the dates?
16th.
September
Oh, that's a
16th.
long ass wait, man.
September 16th, Texas State University. That's the first one. Then the
I'll be watching
VP.
football.
Then the
No, I'm
VP
watching
one
that
is
shit.
on
I
the
cut the game
25th.
off for
The
that.
VP on the 25th of September, Lafayette College. The second presidential debate, October 1st, Virginia State University.
Oh, that
And
one's
then
gonna be
the
lit.
third,
And
October
racist.
9th, the University.
They
of
both
Utah.
up here now.
And then Atlanta.
Him and Biden.
Ain't no
And
more
Magic
playing
City?
GL.
I wish they was at Magic City.
Man, Trump liable to go to Magic City
They probably at Lake Lanier.
with some
Oh yeah.
They gonna sink then.
Now that you say that.
with some lemon pepper wings.
Now they ain't gonna sing at Lake Lanier.
No, just we is.
They might go out there and get baptized.
That's where the black vote going.
Now they may be going out there for old rituals. We just don't need to be going to Lake Lanier. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay your black ass out of Lake Lanier. But if you white, I can see why you might want to go back just to really flex on some black souls. That's probably inappropriate. I shouldn't have said that.
Man,
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Probably should.
Yes, yeah.
We already gonna get canceled.
We back here Thursday.
Fat shaming. Big
Come back.
rods.
And,
Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Make sure that the AI clip this up, Trey. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Culture Uncut podcast is talking that life shit, that politics shit, that entertainment shit, and just fly shit. We hanging out a little bit. We got into some vacation bro shit last show. I thought I enjoyed that conversation of hearing Trey try to throw brothels on us and shit.
I know, man. Oh.
Yeah.
I
know that's your bad, DJ Nova.
Trying to force us into prostitution. That's crazy.
I know. I don't condone sex trafficking.
No, I don't mean to laugh at that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at that. I co-sign what he said. I do not condone it either.
Yeah, I don't condone sex and trafficking.
Buy him a burger first, and then it ain't sex trafficking.
You gonna do what? You gonna burp her first?
Buy a burger, and then it's not considered sex trafficking.
Okay.
I don't have any sex trafficking jokes. I just want to be very clear on that.
They're gonna be out there with pitchforks in front of the studio.
You're not buying burgers, is what you said.
You're not buying burgers. You're just going straight for the.
See, this is where women are more mature. Right here. This is where they're more mature. They don't got no sex trafficking jokes, no big back jokes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I do. Before we go,
you want to apologize?
Taylor Wook or whatever her name is. They was talking about they won't date a man they don't have on girls as friends. Man, get out of here.
Yeah, they're capping a little bit.
Man, live your life, man. Men, live your life.
Your girlfriend. If your girlfriend is they cool with that shit, but if she bad,
they ain't cool with it.
Yeah. If it's a big back girlfriend, then they cool with that type of shit.
Keep all that.
Yeah.
But they better watch them big back girls, because the big back girls cook and they got Hoover vacuum cleaners for long.
I think the old school big back girls, these new big back girls, they got good Uber Eats.
Oh, that's true. They Uber to your house.
They can pick out a good Uber Eats shit.
If she ain't got the fat, if she ain't got the fat under her arm hanging,
they got some recipes.
The macaroni elbow.
Cooking is dying. We losing recipes. Michael Irvin was telling the truth. We are losing fucking recipes.
No, I don't think cooking down. We just lost a whole doggone host because he's probably cooking right now.
No, KB ain't no chick. Yeah, dudes, I cook. I definitely cook. I cook but we losing recipes.
I think
we are though.
I'm about to start. I gotta start pulling my daughter in the kitchen more just to make sure she know how to feed my grandchildren and shit right. You know what I'm saying? Like
we gotta do a poll. I think they still cooking.
No, motherfuckers ain't cooking, boy.
Yeah, it is, man.
It might be cheaper to get Uber Eats the way these. We just talking about the EBT card and shit, dog. Like
Gio, all three of them in your kingdom ain't cooking.
Kingdom. We call it a kingdom. That's a lot of respect. I like it.
This is nuts. But back in the day, yeah.
He got Mexicans dropping flowers and shit like he coming to America all through the house and shit. Go ahead.
Yes,
Go ahead, Gio.
I like a woman that does have quote unquote old school qualities.
So the two cooking
No,
is impossible not.
Cooking is one thing, but are we losing recipes is what I'm saying.
In
we
that
are.
sense, yeah, we are.
We motherfuckers don't need how to season the cast iron skillet.
This is back to Ronnie Tony. You know, a cast iron skillet. What is that?
Exactly.
Goddamn.
All they know is fucking death. Alfredo, you the fucking death.
You got a ninja and a doggone microwave.
A jar Alfredo.
Do you know Alfredo is not a real Italian dish?
No, they're offended by that shit.
A lot of things ain't they fucking realize. You know, kung pao chicken. Most of the stuff that you eat at Chinese restaurant come from the black folks. Black folks influence on Chinese.
Oh yeah.
All right, bro. We still trying to get our Jew shit back. Don't try to throw in kung pao chicken too. We gotta work one thing at a time, bro. Let's get our history back first on some other show, some real shit. We trying to get our statues back, our pyramids, and all that type of shit. Now you want us to get kung pao chicken?
Man, take our kung pao chicken back, man.
Too much right now. Trying to get kung pao chicken in the pyramid.
General Saul.
What's wrong with him, Gio? He tripping.
You go to China, you can't get
already got all the weaves.
He said, "You're right,
bro.
This is crazy.
I can't stand
General Tso's chicken, boy.
I can't stand those.
That was a black general. Y'all know that?
Boy, you
see, y'all, we gotta take it one step at a time. Y'all trying now. Y'all want the General Sal to be black. Ain't no black person named their child Sal.
It was Saul, Saul, but they
name would just been General.
Oh yeah. Somebody cooking it right now. I know. And
I heard that walk. I heard that walk in the back. That's Gio. How many you got in the kitchen, Gio? Pan to the kitchen, Gio. He probably got like 6 of them.
We found out Gio fucking great grandfather was Sal chicken. We fucking find out. They really gentrified our shit.
They did. They did, man. We used to eat.
That's why they want us to hurry up and buy. They stole our damn chicken.
So you figure that shit out. Hurry up and buy.
Yeah,
you buy now. You buy now.
All right, we got races. It's time to get out of here, man. Now we getting racist.
What y'all listening to?
I don't want our shows to get taken down with the music shit, but that's fine. I want to do it the right way, like going forward. Like we can preload the clips up and do it that way, but I want our shit to be crisp.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? This is a good ass show. Y'all got any shout outs for y'all get out? Hey, shout out to everybody holding us down. Larrick, what it do? Everybody that check us out. Remy, my guy. Shout out to Jen. You know, getting some like Caucasian people pull up, bro. Like running. I know some white boys that's fucking with the cup, man. They hit me up when we ain't dropping shows like Silk, what's up? And that's when it surprised me. They be like a random Caucasian Gator fan. Like, hey man, what happened to the cup show this week? I'm like, bro, you listening to that shit?
Yeah, shout out.
Glad I stopped saying like certain shit on here.
Gotta say happy birthday to my boy T. Happy birthday to my girl Dez.
Which T?
Shout out. T was in the chat earlier, Milwaukee Best. And shout out to Sergio.
I thought that was Geo people.
I thought that was Geo people with the Milwaukee.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to do research, trying to figure out who this is.
That's my partner. I told you I had a partner from Milwaukee.
I thought it was
you know what's funny?
Bro.
You know what's funny? He grew up in Alabama just like Geo. He grew up in Alabama just like Geo. And he on that same shit Geo on.
I thought that was somebody from polygamy. Like saying, yo, I need to get out.
Stoner Steve.
Let me out the group house because this motherfucker Geo a freak. That's your homeboy though. Hey, one time for the Milwaukee Best, man. We appreciate you for pulling up with us. Tell a friend, man. The cup. Send this link to your homeboy.
That's crazy.
We back Thursday, man.
Yeah,
Thursday.
like, share, subscribe, man.
You hear me?
Yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Don't cost you nothing to show love. Love is free. You got any more shout outs, DJ Nova Fresh?
Oh, that's it, man. Shout out to
you DJ
everybody.
Anywhere, or you just call yourself a DJ?
I used to DJ, man. Music sucked though, so I don't do that shit no more.
So why you still call yourself a DJ, bro? You false advertising, you flag.
Nah, because I'm still plugged into the music industry. I'm behind the scenes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm behind the
scenes. You like DJ
now.
Academics?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that boy got
nobody ever seen. Nobody.
Hey, boy, that boy got Hey, he
got some wild shit going on.
Speaking on that,
I
man.
hear a DJ ain't never been at. You never seen this man at a club before, but he a DJ.
Speaking on that, man, how Meek gonna try to go in? Why they always trying to attack DJ Academics, man? He a civilian, bro. He ain't on that street stuff.
I don't like how they attacked him on that one. I'm be honest with you, man.
He just read the facts.
Yeah.
He just reading the facts. Is it true? We don't know, but he's reading a statement.
He's reading an allegation.
Yeah, he's reading an allegation from what's that? A case a lawsuit that's going on in court. He's reading what they wrote down.
News. He reports news.
You can't get mad at that boy. They be trying to go at that dude, man. Like, bro, he a civilian, bro. He ain't built like
Some
that.
Some people
bro.
need to beat his ass. He need his ass beat now. DJ Nova Fresh.
Oh yeah. You remember when Big Sausage was trying to beat him up?
He started, man. But that was messed up, though, man. That was messed up. That dude said he would rape him. He said he was raping.
Nobody said nothing.
Big Sausage,
but nobody said nothing though. But let Academics say he a rape.
Academics be making some good points because he was making some good points on that, and he was crying when he said it. He felt really offended.
Now I wouldn't have cried. I wouldn't have cried.
That was the one time you wouldn't have cried.
Nah, I don't know. Well, you know what? Bring back not crying on social media. So
yeah.
How the hell do you log on to social media with tears in your eyes and telling
it and then post it?
Oh yeah, he definitely edited it too. Oh yeah,
yeah, like
that's egregious work.
They put the selfie camera on and they be crying. Stop it, please. That's idiotic behavior. Do not cry on social media. Nobody want to see you in them tears.
I know we gotta get out of here, but you ever cry to get your girl back?
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah,
that shit don't work.
Well, I know he did. Boy.
You ain't cry good. You need to work on
you
your
ain't cry good. You ain't had no snot bubbles.
I should have went on social media and, boy, you look stupid. Just know I'm calling you stupid. You cry on social media. I'm screenshotting it, screen recording, and sending it to my people, and we gonna laugh at you in the group chat.
Everybody on here cry to get their girl back before?
Hell no, I ain't never cried to get no motherfucker back. When they left, they gone. Like I can't do nothing about it. Like they don't. What the hell am my tears gonna do? Like I'm gonna cry alone. My dad always told me, "Hey son, when you cry, nobody give a shit. Go cry alone. Nobody see you cry.
Fake it. Like not really cry. Fake it. Like no.
No, because when these tears start flowing, they start flowing, man. They get heavy. So
I was deep in my bag. Now she believed it. So I was like,
you good.
Oh, you good. I can't do it, man.
Because I wanted to break up with her, not her break up with me, motherfucker. Like, so I had to cry my way back in that bitch to flip it on her real quick.
Yeah, what you do? What you do when you got back in there?
Did it work?
I told you the end of the story already. What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he hopped up out of the car going 45 miles per hour.
Yeah. I already told the story.
Stop crying on the internet. Dude, I just don't get it. You log on
in the interstate.
You log on and you pressing the button going live.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. And then you, bruh, for what? We don't want to see you cry. Nobody, because you ain't gonna tell us what's wrong.
Yeah, they gonna treat you like they did Tyrese.
Gio, you got anybody from the polygamy you want to shout out?
No, that life behind me, man. But I am getting ready to go on a road trip though, man.
You got baptized.
You going on a road trip?
What you mean a road trip? What's a road trip?
I gotta go to a wedding, man.
Going to Chicago?
Don't sleep with the bride.
No.
Is one of your old polygamists? You marrying all?
No.
You gotta walk her down the aisle.
I'm going with somebody because it's they friend wedding type.
You gonna do the dance?
Walking your old work down the aisle to get married, like, hey,
that's
bro,
nasty.
Good luck,
That's
man.
nasty work, bro.
You gotta be
that's
strong.
That's some nasty work, dog. You gotta be strong.
Hey, bro.
Polygamy.
You got a good one, dog. Trust me, dog. You got a good one.
Would you walk the bipolar one down the aisle?
No, because we not cool, but I'd probably walk down
You
one of my
can't walk
co-creators.
none of your old work down the aisle.
What is it called?
I walk one of my co-creators down the aisle.
You cannot walk your baby mama down the aisle.
Oh no,
we
that's
cool
what
like that.
If I'm hell no.
No. Y'all cool like that. I'm not cool like that.
That's what you got twisted at.
What do you mean y'all cool like that, motherfucker? I'm not cool like that. Don't he not walking you down the aisle?
This nigga can't even come. You lucky I even invited him. He can't even come.
He ain't coming. No, he down babysit the kids, my nigga. Like, don't show up, bro. Now you got me saying the N-word again.
Don't even send me a gift.
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna mail
I
it
can't
to-
send a gift.
Registry, none of that shit. Nah, bro. Don't even mention it when you come pick the kids up.
Hell,
They blow the horn and I send their ass out there.
oh yeah.
Type
None of
shit.
Oh, dog, you hilarious, bro.
Yeah, we had a good ass show today, man.
Yeah.
Well rounded, man. Started off with some Uncle Chester shit, but
Yeah.
we brought it on home, man.
But,
Y'all check Uncle Chester ass too. at
For
home,
real, for real.
listeners.
Yeah.
Feel me?
stump him
Type
out, bro. Air it out before I come over there.
All right, Trey, you got any shout out?
Oh man, shout out to what we doing, what we building, man. We got a lot of momentum going. So shout out to Milwaukee Best for pulling up. Anybody who live want to always pull up. Shoot us with some questions if you guys got for us on the show, and by all means we'll hit those topics up. But shout
Let's
out
get
to
that
everybody
line,
who
that
fucking-
hotline going back again as well, Trey.
no doubt.
Let's get that popping.
Oh, my hotline bling.
Mm-hmm.
100.
You can only mean one thing.
Yeah, them voicemails used to be hilarious, bro.
Yeah, we gotta get that back popping.
Hey, before we
appreciate
go,
y'all
one
for
last
hanging-
question. One last
What's up
question.
with it?
What's the farthest you ever traveled for some coochie?
Oh, we
man,
did
don't
this on the
do
show
this.
before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did a 3-hour drive. Nothing crazy. I drove to Tampa.
Nigga, I drove all the way to Tallahassee for some tasks.
It was off the humbug too. Like it was like 10 o'clock at night. What you doing? Like,
Boy,
motherfucker,
you
you Palm Beach. What you
Boy,
doing?
you was fully loaded, boy, for a couple
I
of
need
weeks.
some- Bro, I
Man.
was trying to get at that for like a year and a half to be on some real shit, and she had a dude. So you just playing those like
You take
I'm in
whatever
friend
opening you
zone.
can get. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm super friend zone, just vibing, not like really on the friend zone goofy shit, but just prying and lurking for that breakup to happen, and it happened, and she needed a shoulder to cry on. Bro, I was on the first thing smoking.
What's the furthest
that
you done drove? You don't sound like you done did some international shit.
Yeah, he caught a flight, Thailand,
Yeah.
went to the brothel.
6.
6. Yo.
Yeah, I drove 6.
6 days.
I went on a cruise. I was on a Norwegian.
I did 6 hours. I did
6-hour drive is crazy as hell, man.
every other weekend too.
Well, you was horny as fuck,
Oh,
boy.
every other weekend.
Every other weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an
Nah,
egregious
you got-
No,
arrangement.
nose wide
Yeah.
open, cuz.
Just
Nose
cheat,
wide
bro.
open.
Grow up and cheat. This is where women are more mature too. Like, did she make the drive to 6 hours?
Hell no.
No, she flew.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Told you they more
yeah.
mature.
Responsible. Her finances.
Fuck ain't that horny. That's childish horny. Driving 6 hours. That's
You
some
gotta-
childish horny
You
shit,
gotta be
man.
strategic when
I
you
can't
take
wait
that
to see the
gas
clips
station.
from this, bro. I can't wait to see the clips.
Yeah, no, the clip's about to be banging on this one.
Well, you got content.
Hey, I appreciate it. Y'all boys is fun, man. I appreciate it.
Love.
Hey, we out, man. Fuck with us on Thursday. Pull up.
All
You're
right.
This is Paige, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I use Uber Eats for everything, and I feel like people forget that you can truly order anything, especially living in New York City. It's why I love it. You can get Chinese food at any time of night, but it's not just for food. I order from CVS all the time. I'm always ordering from the grocery store. If a friend stops over, I have to order champagne. I also have this thing that whenever I travel, if I'm ever in a hotel room, I never feel like I'm missing something because I'll just Uber Eats it. The amount of times I've had to Uber Eats hair items like hairspray, deodorant, you name it, I've ordered it on Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
This podcast is brought to you by Aura. By the time you hear about a data breach, your information has already been exposed for months. On average, companies take 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where hackers have access to your personal data. That's why we're thrilled to partner with Aura. Aura is an all-in-one digital safety solution that monitors the dark web for your phone number, email, and social security number, sending real-time alerts if your info is found. It also includes a VPN, password manager, and data broker removal to help keep you safe. For a limited time, Aura is offering a 14-day free trial plus a dark web scan to check if your personal information has been leaked, all for free at aura.com/safety. That's aura.com/safety to sign up and protect your loved ones. That's AURA.com/safety. Terms apply. Check the site for details.